right, let's do this again. These live visibility restrictions, I don't know what keeps flagging us, but it's mind-numbing. All right, 100 TikTok J's is the interim gift goal, as I call it. Let's try to get to 10,000 real quick, fast, and in a hurry. 100 people. Let's flush out the MAGA folks. Let's flush them out. Meanwhile, we'll wait for Jen to come back up. And then I'll go back to some headlines. Right. Close that. All right. Tariffs are backfiring, obviously. No, I get a live visibility restriction, Bianca, where it just doesn't put you in the FYP for whatever reason. I have no idea, but I keep getting them. And I talked to Fax, and he says that happens to him all the time too. So it just doesn't put you in the FYP no matter what you do. So I hit a restart, but nothing happened. All right, OPP, what's up? Yeah, we're here for round 2. There's Jen. So let's tap, share. Just make sure when you share the live that you don't do a whole bunch of share copies, because that's part of it too, because it looks like fake engagement. So if you're sharing it, share it to actual people. All right. You can do like 5 or 10 share copies, just not a bunch. Hey Tracy, how's it going? All right. All right, tap. All right, let's see what we can look at here. Reports claims, that was from a couple days ago. All right, Trump raises India tariffs to 50% over Russian oil purchases. Let's see.
He's such an idiot.
I know. And it says we were at, so it was 25, and then he put on another 25. Trump signaled Tuesday that he'll be raising tariffs on India over the next 24 hours because they're buying Russian oil. They are fueling the war machine.
Who said that?
Trump.
Oh yeah, that's what they're feeling.
Yeah. I would say
No.
the last 2 or 3 major conflicts were over oil. In
Right.
some way, shape, or form. And we know they weren't about weapons of mass destruction. Because I was there. Support from the Netherlands. Thank you. All right. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that monkey with the symbols. That was awesome. All right. So more on tariffs. Man, my eyes are watering. I put chlorine in the pool, and I think I got the chlorine crystals on my fingers, and I was just rubbing my eyes. So anyway, all right. Let's see. Yeah. Trump's still claiming that the jobs numbers were wrong. He fired, what was her name?
Oh, doctor something, because she has like a PhD in statistics. Yeah, that doctor lady. Yeah, cool.
From the BLS. So here's the thing. So I was listening to facts on the live today or yesterday. So there's over 1,000 people that compile data to put the numbers for the Bureau of Labor Statistics together. He fired her. Marine here, Gunny Simplified. Thank you for fighting the good fight. Simplified to you, my friend, Jameson. If you like this shirt, it's not my shirt, but there's a link in the link tree for it. Also, check out the merchandise in my fourth wall. I've got some really good new shirts in my fourth wall. Everything is 15% off, by the way. And it's automatically calculated at checkout. Here's just a couple of the shirts while I'm talking about that. I've got when rebellion becomes, this is punch a Nazi, and by Nazi I mean MAGA. So I've got that. I know, right? All rebellion becomes duty. I have that, and then I have this. See you later, alligator. After a while. You see what it says. I just can't say it. All right. So just take a look at my fourth ball. Everything's 15% off. All right. Let's see what we got here. Let me fix this. All right. Bear with me. Which ball here it is? All right. There we go. We got somebody requesting up here. I guess we're going to bring John Shepard up. You remember John? He's the Cheeto man. Were you in here for that, Jen?
No.
He was eating Cheetos and he started coughing. He goes, he's a Trump supporter, but he's on the friendly side. He goes, I'm choking on a Cheeto. Which I thought was kind of ironic.
Did you ask him why Trump's balls were in his mouth?
I did not.
Yeah,
well, you got cataract surgery. Hang tight, John. Is Country Boy Mitch a friendly, or is he opposition? I need MAGA to come up. We got 100 people in here. Let's tap, and share the live. Let's see. I'm going to pull up this article about the job report. Hang on one second. All right, John Berman's fact checks. Okay, let's take a look at this. Man, running these ads so dang on round.
Charlie, get up here.
So anyway, the Bureau of Labor and Statistics puts out these numbers. Over 1,000 people involved in running this data. Then Trump made a false claim, like he always does, that prior to the end of Biden's term, that he made a claim that Biden had low actual job numbers and that he had convinced, or he was saying that they were higher. I don't know, doing the opposite contradiction and made like some big deal about it, and it was not actually the case. But I'm going to listen to what this guy says. All right, here we go.
Next, and by that I mean corrections. Listen.
Before the election, they put out numbers that it was like the country was on fire, was doing so well. And then they did a revision about 2 weeks later, and the revision was down by almost 900,000 jobs. You remember that? And I said, man, what would have happened? What would have happened if I lost? Think of it. I would have said they gave phony numbers and then they revised them a week and a half later.
All right, so that was wrong, and wrong. All right, November 1st, just before the election, there was a terrible jobs report. Just 12,000 jobs added. That was November 1st, just days before the election. 12,000 jobs added November 1st, almost as bad as the 2 months we just had during the Trump administration, May and June. After the election, the numbers were revised upward. So that's the second wrong. President Trump was wrong that there was a good jobs report before the election, wrong that it was revised upward. Downward, it was revised upward after the election. He's also wrong about the timing of the huge revision. It came last August, where they said that 800,000 fewer jobs have been added in the last year. It wasn't after the election. All of the revisions that were made in theory before the election last year may very well have been in Trump's favor. So wrong, and wrong there.
So there we have it.
An unrelenting itch.
I mean, like, here's the thing. Like, everybody has come on and said that. Like, every single person, even the people that worked for him in that position in his previous administration, has said that was a really dumb move, bro.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Like, this is him trying to manipulate the American people. Right? Because this woman's numbers were probably right because she has no incentive. That's her boss, right? So like, and so now it's like, do you trust the numbers or do you trust the people? Like it causes, this is a core of fascism. You cause the people to question the data, and then Trump comes out and goes, oh, no, believe me. And he's fucking lying. That's how you manipulate the masses, right? Yeah. So in reality, anybody that knows anything about numbers and statistics is never going to trust anything that comes out of the White House now, because it seems like if you don't put out the numbers that he likes, then you're going to get fired. So why would they tell the truth?
Yeah. Kevin, are you MAGA? If you're MAGA, come up here, Kevin. Yeah, and then think about this. So you fire the head of the BLS, right? And then your goal is to essentially publish false numbers that are making your presidency or this administration look good. Kevin, come up here and let's have that conversation. All the while, the people are feeling the opposite effect of what you're fucking saying. So it's not like, it's not like it's gonna not come out in the wash, and because people are like, saying untruths like that, and then I mean the fallout from that could be very, very disastrous. Because think about how the market shifts based on Bureau of Labor and Statistics numbers. And that if you're putting out false data and the market is shifting on false data, think about what's going to happen to the stock market.
Yeah.
When it all pans out, that is.
And that's why what he's doing with Jerome Powell is so dangerous.
Yeah.
Because it's so funny how soon we forget. Does anybody remember the real estate market crash? Okay. If we go back and do this and we drop the interest rates before the market is ready, before the economy is ready, in combination with the removal of the agencies put into place to keep people from getting fraudulent loans that they can't afford, because Donald Trump got rid of those. Mm-hmm. He just defunded them completely. So then we have low interest rates on a false economy numbers with no oversight on the legitimacy of the applications. You're looking at a huge, if not worse, real estate crash than we had before.
Yeah, and how much did we pay in bailouts for all those golden parachutes back then?
I can't even, it was bad.
Yeah. Shout out from Mount Vernon. What? Hey, that's where a helpful hippie and them got in trouble for chalking on the sidewalk, Medic. Cinderella, the wife, is doing good. She's upstairs. Hey, my daughter just found a job, her first job.
Oh.
Yep. So she's going to be working at a little pizza place a couple of miles or like a mile or so away. Probably working about 15 hours a week. So she's pretty excited, making her own money. So yeah, we're pretty excited. And then she's going to be getting her permit. Which means my car insurance is going to be going through the roof.
Actually, for girls, it's not as bad as boys.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my son's was ridiculous. The only thing that saved us is that we have USAA.
See, but USAA, man, I always pay through the nose for USAA. I ended up dropping them. We have State Farm now. Hey, Daniel Ward, will you come up and have a conversation with us, please? You said King Trump. Will you come up and have a conversation?
No kings in America.
Look at this guy. Look at Y in parentheses. Guy sounds fruity and is fruity. Think he's hiding something from his family. Why? I guess that's supposed to be boobs, or is that boobs in his thing right there?
Dude, I don't know. But it's clear that he has desires to be in the LGBTQ community.
Oh, yeah. That's right. And they can just never come up. So This is why I started Gunny in the Wild, because you guys don't have the test ticket or fortitude to come up here and have a conversation.
For real.
Yeah.
That's bad.
This guy right here is like the guy that was on the street the other day, right next to me at the light, with my flag flying, and you could read it. And a big F-350 that was maroon. The light changes green. I'm doing an unprotected left, so he goes forward on the green to go straight, and then as soon as he gets way up here, he rolls his window down and gives me the finger. He was parked next to me for 60 seconds. Rolls his window down after the light turned green and gave me the finger.
I just don't understand. Like, what does that prove? Like,
I have no idea.
I don't get it. You're cool.
Yeah.
Just utterly insane.
Kevin Walden, wrong guy, and with only 3 Congress members not taking money from Israel, both are guilty of G-side. State Farm is Covenant. All right. He saw your arms. Yeah. The host is fruity, and he laughs. Abel, come on up here.
The host is fruity and he laughs. Oh, God forbid.
He's following me, but Abel is following me, by the way. I just pulled his profile up that says follow back. Why are you following me if I'm so fruity, Abel? Come on up. Let's just have a conversation, Abel. Can you at least do that? You said I'm fruity. Okay, haha, you're funny. Have a conversation with me. It's obvious that you like me.
For real. And that's okay.
Abel is a cat lady. Yeah, exactly, Danny. They got jokes in here, but like... Anyway, all right. I guess we're gonna have another slow night tonight, but we're gonna give it a go here for a little bit longer. Abel, try grind. All right, let's see what we got here. Jen Psaki rips latest Trump-Russia distraction. Fox host humiliated after taking bait on bogus email. Let's see what this is about.
Let's see here.
These ads are always so goddamn long. All right, while we're waiting for this to load.
Uh-oh, the National Guard's coming to D.C.
What? Like, as in trying to, like, federalize D.C.? Because of the crime?
Yeah, 56 minutes ago. Trump said he could call in the National Guard to Washington, D.C. to help tackle crime following an alleged attack on former Department of Government Efficiency staffer nicknamed Big Balls McGee. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I don't think he can do that. Like,
No.
I don't think he can. He can't
No
just
way.
keep federalizing troops for no fucking reason at the cost of the American people.
Yeah.
So I watched it come out of his face hole today. He was talking about how he's cleaning up DC, and he talked about some poor, beautiful soul that got assaulted on the streets. I'm assuming it's a white person.
It was Big Balls.
He said he's going
was
to
Big Balls.
call him. Oh, it was Big Balls that was assaulted? Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
he said he was going to give them time to recover before he gave them a call. But he made reference a couple times to cleaning up the streets, said he might bring in the National Guard. I want to know if part of cleaning up the streets is all of the Black people that have gone missing from DC and why he hasn't called any of their families.
Yeah.
Also, you know, he was out wandering around on the top of the White House.
Yeah, what was that about?
Yeah.
I believe it was a commercial for the upcoming musical Diddler on the Roof.
Girl, what?
That's going to be a MAGA hit.
Stop it.
It's going to be a MAGA hit.
I cannot.
Yep.
with you.
Trump puts the SA in the USA. Yeah.
Stop.
Somebody yesterday said he made a statement that he wanted to put missiles up there.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about.
Oh, he was really saying that?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's
He was really
insane.
saying that.
I mean, maybe he was looking for where he could mount them, I guess. For his,
Thinks
is
about
that part
that.
of his Iron Dome?
He thinks about mounting things a lot.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Why do you think we
You know
why do you
damn
think
well
we
that
need
that thing doesn't work.
Why do you think we need a nuclear reactor on the moon?
We don't.
Are you sure?
Well,
It seems like a good idea to me.
when the tides aren't in his favor, maybe he'll just disintegrate the moon to change the tides.
Hey, Eddie. Yeah, exactly. So the Steve was talking about that in his live this morning. So I think it was what was his name? The guy that made the statement that we don't have an unlimited amount of money. Who was that? That was talking. It was in
Are you talking about the guy from Nebraska, the
yeah
town hall that was saying you don't get free healthcare?
yeah.
That
but
was, I don't remember. Who was it?
It was all I remember is
Flood.
Nebraska.
Last name of Flood.
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 Yeah.
It was Flood. So yeah,
Yes.
so that's what Steve was talking about this morning, and he had made that statement that look, we don't have an unlimited amount of money, and he was like, you know, and yet they want to build, they want to put a fucking nuclear reactor on the moon. It's like you're just pissing away
Yeah.
money left and right. So
And
you got
again,
money to
$4
have,
billion
not-
a year that goes over to Israel for their universal health care and abortions on demand
Yeah,
and free education.
yeah. By the way, if you don't listen to Facts Still Matter in the morning, I suggest tuning in. I used to listen a while back, and I started listening again at work. So if you really want to start your day off right and get some good information, check out Facts. I talked to him on Discord earlier. I sent him that video. He was like, "I love Gunny in the Wild."
Gunny in the Wild gets a lot of attention, man.
Oh my God, the sound that came from that white woman's face
Yeah,
when she asked who Trump assaulted, and you said E. Jean Carroll, that sound was not even human.
yeah,
That meepy, screechy sound.
yes. Kevin Walden, what are you waiting for? Are you a friendly or are you opposition, Kevin?
I think it said subscriber.
Gunny in the Wild, come to my Arizona small town. We need okay.
Yeah, Kevin is a subscriber.
Okay, but I was wondering what he was he was waiting for something. That's all. He says he's ops. Why? I have a subscriber
Okay.
that's opposition.
Hey,
Alrighty.
whatever.
All right.
Trump loves the poorly educated.
I mean, all right. I've seen Kevin in the chat before. I didn't know he was a subscriber. Kevin, refresh our memory. Age, state, and who you voted for.
51, Virginia, Trump.
Okay. And you're subscribing to me?
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Okay. I mean, I was just asking. You might be the only one. I don't know. It's all
I,
good.
might- I ain't trying to be a dick. I enjoy it.
No, it's all no. Hey, no, you're not being a dick. I'm just. That's why I wasn't bringing you up because I saw that you were a subscriber, and I was like, I thought this guy was opposition, but then I saw subscriber, and I'm like, I was confused. So,
No, like I said, I don't agree, but I mean, I enjoy it. So
okay,
have at it, brother. I mean,
Yeah.
it's great.
okay. So tell me, let's pick something. What Divergent or Jen? You guys want to pick something that's current event that we want to talk to Kevin about, or
Yeah,
I mean,
what do
I
you
like
think
to
about what's
talk-
going on in
What's up,
Texas, Kevin?
Hang
Sorry.
on, I'm telling
Sorry,
my
Divergent.
granddaughter to go inside. Hang on. Go inside, baby. She got to. I'm talking. All right, I'm sorry. I'm back. Sorry.
No, I was just wanted to know what your opinion is of what's going on in Texas.
I'm just so tired of all the bullshit. Everything. So
yeah,
I just-
I'm lucky, man.
I just like to just go to sleep and wake up and everybody be happy.
How old
Sorry.
did you say you were again?
I'm 51.
Okay, so we're from the same. You're Gen X too, so we're all
Yeah.
except for maybe Jen. We're all from the same Gen X. What
Yeah,
are you-
sometimes I just want to go to bed and make sure everything's good.
yeah.
I mean, that's why I come on here. I voted for Trump, so not going to try to start anything. No, I'm just saying. But I watch you, so
Yeah. So, what do you think about the Texas gerrymandering stuff? Tell us about that.
it's crazy.
You think it's right or wrong?
Wrong.
Wrong. Okay. Well, that's good.
Hold on, for clarification, the gerrymandering itself is wrong, or the Democrats' response to it is wrong?
Everything's wrong.
Nebulous.
So should Trump be going to Greg Abbott and saying, okay, so here's how it works. So the redistricting happens every 10 years. We're halfway through, right? It's happening halfway before the next census. So do you think Trump should be going to Greg Abbott and say, do some redistricting so they can pick 5 more seats up on the Republican Party?
Go inside. Go inside, please. Papa's on the phone.
Oh my God, that's so cute. Papa's on the phone.
Papa's on the phone. Go inside. Okay, you got to be quiet. Papa's talking.
Papa is talking.
Okay. Thank you. You go inside. I'll be right back in a minute. Sorry.
You're good.
All right.
Do you
Sorry.
think?
Sorry.
No, dude, hey, take care of business, man. All right. So that's going to be what we're going to talk about because that seems, with the exception of the pew-pewing at Fort Stewart, and then I guess a new resurfacing and stuff with the Easting files. The gerrymandering thing is a big deal. So here, in case like you didn't know, here's kind of a brief history. So the redistricting happens like every decade, every 10 years when the census comes out, right?
Yeah, after the census. Yep.
Yeah, after the census, right? So that's just the way all things have always been done. So essentially, what Trump said, he went to Greg Abbott, and I think we all know why because he's struggling, and he's basically this administration is taking this country down the tubes. But basically,
Well,
said,
because we keep talking about the midterm elections coming up, and he's seeing a lot of momentum that is anti-red vote, and
Right.
that's the one place that he thought he could pick up a few extra seats really quickly. But
Yep.
here's the thing: he wants to start playing the fuck around game. My governor, who is borderlining king at this point, just
Hey, Brock.
based on all the bullshit he's dealing with. My governor said, "Cool, bet. See what happens."
Yeah. So think about if Gavin Newsom does it in California, if J.D. Pritzker does it in Illinois, who in
New York, and Maryland, right? I think
Yeah.
it's Maryland.
Oh, I just sent you. Sorry, not to change the subject, just to drop it so I don't forget it out of my head. I just reposted and sent you a video. Apparently, they're doing the Speedway. Oh shit! What are they calling it? There's a new detention facility going up in Indiana. They're calling it like Speedway something.
Yeah, I saw that. Yep. I thought I favorited the video.
Said we didn't have to change direction. It just popped up in my ADHD brain, and I didn't want to lose it.
Yeah, where did you send it to me in Discord?
No, I was on this account. It was right before I came in here. I saw it.
I got you. Let me just pull it up.
Yeah, so I reposted it. It's the last one that I reposted, I think. If that's easier for you to find it.
Center, Indiana. Let's see. New 1,000 bed immigration detention center dubbed the Speedway Slammer is being established in Indiana at the Miami Correctional Facility. DHS and Indiana will expand ICE detention space. It's 70 miles north of Indy. That means Evansville Resistance will probably be taking a trip up there once.
That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah. Help Hippie and them. They got shut down in Mount Vernon. They do this thing called chalking, where they write like these positive messages. And
Yep.
they got booted out of Mount Vernon. We'll definitely be taking a trip there for this. I wonder how long it's going to take for them to get this up. That's insanity. So and then Evansville Resistance is also going to start a kind of like a neighborhood watch. Look, I already told you guys this, looking out for the ICE agents in the area here. We're just not sure when they're going to get here. And you said they mostly stay at.
Marriott seems to be a big partner with them right now. So,
hey, John Gotti.
But yeah, if any of the higher end, if you will, the mid-high end motels, I would send cute little hippie around to see, just to the front desks, just to see who she can befriend that may be able to send out alerts when those reservations are made.
Gotcha. Yeah, that'll be something. And then I've actually got another resource through Unmasked that I can probably get involved in that too. Where's my fucking pen? I need to send CC. Oh, there it is. I want to send CC and helpful a message on this. Yeah, so if you're in my area, if you're in the southern Indiana area, I'm part of the Evansville Resistance. They have a Facebook page. It's called Evansville Resistance. You can go there and follow helpful hippie on here. She's the event she's the person that does it all. She put all this stuff together. There's something going on just about every day that you can participate in, but mostly it's the weekends that we do stuff. And there's protests, usually big ones like every couple of weeks. So if you're wanting to get involved, follow her on Facebook. That's where she published.
Know if there's Do you know if there's any new information on that church?
No, other than the last time they went there, they had a run-in with the cops, I believe. But no, and I'll put a note down to ask on that too. Okay.
Justin is in the request. Isn't Justin a friendly op or
Not
a
no more.
converted op?
Not no more.
No?
Miss Lisa sent me. Oh yeah, she sent me a message. He was in a live earlier, and he was being a dick. So let's bring him up.
He was being a dick?
Yep. Let's see if he cops to it. I'll read you the message.
What happened, Justin?
What's up?
Here's the message. Just a heads up, I was in Manda's live last night, and Justin was in there. You know that kid apologized to you, ranting and diverting for being rude. That's this guy right here. Anyway, he was beyond nasty and rude to Amanda and her panel. He was consistently shit-talking Dems and libs in the chat. So did that happen, Justin? What say you?
Yeah, I was just joking around though, bro.
Joking around, huh?
Yeah.
When
That's what
were
was
you
happening,
joking
right?
around in Manda's live, or were you joking around when you came in and apologized?
I was joking around in Amanda's live because she had said something. She said something about me to Johnny and Johnny's live. So I went to her and I paid it back.
You paid it back.
Yeah, because why is it
Are
okay for
you
her?
5, Justin? I thought you were a grown-up.
I am grown, but
No.
if someone's gonna talk shit about me, I can talk shit back.
No, that sounds smart.
So you went to talk shit to Manda, but included Dems and libtards?
The fuck? What I said that?
Rigo Aguirre, come on up.
Were you talking shit about Dems?
I don't remember, to be honest. I was just fucking bullshitting.
I see.
Gunny just read us the message. It said not only were you shit talking, you were in the comments talking about Dems and libtards.
Isn't that what this is about, though? Like, that's all this fucking app is about.
No, it's
I'm
not.
happy.
If that's all it's about for you, Justin, then maybe you need to stop coming in here and behaving as if you learned any lessons on humanity, behaving that you're turned over a new leaf. I mean, if you're just on this app to talk shit and pay it back, then this isn't the space for you. We are real fucking human beings who have got real lives that are affected by this administration and the choices you made back in November. So when you come in here and you apologize, we take that at face fucking value. And then when we see you behaving otherwise elsewhere, what are we supposed to think, Justin?
Think whatever you want.
What did Manda say that upset you?
What she said? I don't remember what she said. I just know that Johnny don't like me and she don't like me. And she went into Johnny's live and said, "Oh look, Justin's in your live, and I don't know."
So you got upset.
You
because
can't
somebody-
even remember what the fuck she said.
No, because
You just got in your you just got in your big MAGA Republican feels and just started lashing out.
yeah.
You know when somebody tells me that somebody else doesn't like me, you know what I do? Nothing. I don't do anything.
Well, I wasn't raised like that. I was raised to stand up for yourself.
You were raised to be a crybaby bitch.
That's not being a crybaby bitch. That's like if someone's on the street to punch me. Am I gonna let him just punch me? Nah, homeboy, you're gonna get fucked up. I don't let
Okay.
nobody hit me.
So somebody punched you with words on the internet, so you had to punch back because you don't understand the difference in defending yourself from a physical in-person attack versus words on the internet. No, hold on.
It doesn't.
Because when you start bitching about Dems and libtards, you guys talk about how we're so big in our goddamn fields and we're these fucking sensitive snowflakes. And look at you MAGAs just punching holes in goddamn walls and running around the internet, evening the verbal score.
That. So, can you understand why now this so-called heartfelt apology that you made in my live, and then everybody was like, "Win, Justin, win, Justin." Can you see how that's like a slap in the face?
You guys can take it however you want.
Justin, I'm not
Well,
judging.
if I take it straight into my ass like you do, Justin, I need
I
to
don't take-
verbally
No.
punch you around for lying to us, for fucking with feels, right? For behaving as if you had remorse.
Justin, I don't mean to judge you or anything when I ask this question, but have you been to prison before?
Nope.
Have
I
you
got
been
a clean record.
have you been to jail?
Nope. I got a clean record.
Is that a truth or a lie?
That's the truth.
Okay.
You could
that's fine.
have done some time in county and still wound up with a clean record.
Yeah.
I've
So,
never-
the reason that I ask that is because, like, doing stuff like that, where you retaliate like that, and you don't use your head, it causes consequences. You have every right to do that, absolutely. The problem is there's always a consequence to your actions, and the consequence can be good or bad. But when you just use your emotions and not think through the consequences, that's when bad things happen, right? Because it shows who you are as a person when you do stupid shit like that.
That sounds like some machismo street thug shit you probably learned when you were a kid.
What?
Like that approach.
What approach?
I mean, quite literally, I think it was 6th grade the last time I got into a physical fight because some girl heard that I might have said something about her. Like, I heard you called me a bitch, so let's get in a fight. Like, probably 6th grade. What's that, 11, 12 years old? And you're a grown-ass man, Justin. If you're on this app for sport and just to fuck around, then you don't need to come into our spaces and behave as if you're remorseful for being an asshole. Because you just went and you were an asshole somewhere else. So are we going to have like an apology tour? Or are you just going to run around and do bad behavior and then come in and apologize and then go do bad behavior elsewhere and then go in and apologize? This is the shit I dealt with my children when they were 10 and 12 years old. And they would say, "I'm sorry." And my response was, "Don't be sorry. Just don't do it." So Justin, if you were genuinely sorry for degrading people and being an asshole, why are you doing it again somewhere else? Or were you not genuinely sorry?
I was.
Fucking sure.
But like I said, they're gonna talk shit. They expect to get shit talked back.
Words, you big baby. They're fucking words.
It
If
don't
they
matter.
said,
So
"Oh God,
fuck
Justin's
that
in
shit.
Johnny's
Fuck
live.
that.
I
Nah,
don't
fuck
like
that.
Justin. I don't like Justin." You're
They
going to
don't
bash
fucking like
them?
me. I don't give a fuck.
But you apparently do give a fuck because you threw a whole tantrum yesterday in Manda's live. You obviously give a fuck. You're obviously affected. Do
Let's see
you
what
not have a group of close friends? Do you not have people in your life that accept you, so you're looking at it from strangers on the internet?
No, I got people that accept me.
let's see what
Okay, look.
agent has. Let's see what agent has to say real quick. Agent, age, state, and who you voted for.
I'm 43 years old. I live in Delaware, and I voted for Trump.
You live in Delaware? Holy shit!
Every time somebody says that, I can't help but remember Wayne's World. Does anybody remember that scene where they're putting the postcards behind them and then, I don't know. Sorry. Okay, I'll send it to you.
Thanks, Hash.
I'm in Delaware.
T-Dub, you can come up too. Okay, so tell me your number one reason why you voted for Trump and why you're supporting him today.
Well, I support him today because I believe that people in positions of power and authority deserve to be respected as such.
No.
So little plebs and worms like Kamala Harris, who have no authority in this world and have no power, they shouldn't be treated with the respect or honor
Oh,
as
Jesus,
Mr. Trump.
motherfucking
Are you for real?
window
You guys don't
licking
agree with me?
Christ. Are we
Are you
serious?
for real? Are you for real or are you trolling?
I feel like he's
I am 100% for real. This is how my father taught me to respect people.
Really? You don't believe respect is earned?
If we don't
believe
treat this
respect is
man,
earned?
Ooh,
he's
No, no,
the
no, no,
president
the
of the
title.
goddamn United
Sir,
States. We have to
yeah,
treat
so
him as
do
such.
you
fucking
believe?
what?
Oh my God, dude!
So what? So take him out.
Hey, doesn't it, even the way he's speaking sounds like he's trolling to me. The way he's talking is fake.
I can't with these people.
Oh, Mr. Detective over here.
Mr. Detective over
Shut your fucking mouth, you stupid cunt.
here.
You and your husband die.
Oh, so
You
you
can't
really
treat
didn't
Mr.
vote.
Trump with
So
respect.
you
You're a
really
fucking
didn't
worm. You get
vote
that?
for So you really didn't vote for Harris because you're a
Shut up,
misogynistic
Card.
puke that thinks that
Just
women
die, you
shouldn't have a
fucking slow boy.
voice.
Just die already.
Oh, are you done? Are you done? Where's the beta cuck? Is that next?
That's you. Yep.
Soy
Beta
boy,
cuck.
cunt, shut up
Soy
woman,
boy in the
tard,
basement.
what
That's
else?
you.
Have you hit your checklist yet? Have you
Yeah,
completed the
out.
checklist? Bingo. Bingo.
Where did
I
they
got
come
bingo.
from?
Do you know that as soon as he went off like that, Sadie came up and was looking at the phone, and she was just like ready to fucking pounce, dude. She was like,
She can sense it through the phone.
"Oh fuck, dude, she hates
So-
MAGA."
Oh
So
yeah.
what do you think about his performance just now, Justin?
I think I don't know. It is what it is. Shit.
That's okay,
see,
right? For him to call me,
Justin.
see you next Tuesday. That's good, Justin.
Yeah, Justin, I thought you were a big person about, fairness on the internet. Like you just came up for no fucking reason and dropped all of the latest script of words, and you just sat there. You just sat there, Justin.
No, I was.
I thought you were a big proponent of fairness and not talking shit. You just
No,
sat
I
there.
don't agree with what he with the words he was using. Like, why does he gotta defame women or whatever?
Why
that
didn't
word
you
is?
say
Like,
anything until Justin? I had to ask you how you felt about it, and you took a good 30 seconds to formulate your first word. So, Mr. I don't want shit people to be mean on the internet. Well, I'm being mean on the internet, and we have to fight back. You just sat there.
and because I was letting you guys handle it. He was going towards you, not me.
Oh,
Wow.
because
You're a real
all
man.
the people in the audience say that Amanda wasn't even fucking talking about you, and you were still in there talking shit.
Oh, it is what it is.
It is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I hate when people. That is such a weak response to anything.
Right.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Justin, I detect a little bit of an accent.
He's a ladder puller.
Oh, I
I'm
hate
not
that.
that. What the fuck, bro? No, I'm not.
Have you ever been through the deportation process, Justin?
Oh my God. Nope.
Hi, Patrick.
Nope. And I never.
Oh, let me know how it feels.
Oh, yes. It took me a minute.
Man, no due process or anything.
Nope, straight to CCOT.
Jerry Self, come on up here. Let's have a conversation, Jerry. Come on.
I'm sorry, I know that one wasn't paid for, but it was
Oh,
we
you're
were
good.
gambling
No.
with him and bringing him up for consequences. I wasn't going to give him any more airtime
Yeah, you're
with
good.
his "it is what it is."
It's all
It
good.
is what it is.
Yeah.
Rah.
Jerry Self, come up here, please. Stop being a wuss bag and come on up here. I've got two friendlies in the chat. We've got to get some Trumpers in here. Oh, look at that. What is that?
Oh, that was a fruit salad. Yummy, yummy.
Fruit salad.
Who
Yummy,
remembers that from the Wiggles? Fruit salad.
salad.
Ooh,
Yummy,
wiggy,
yummy,
wiggy,
yummy.
wiggy. Ooh, wiggy, wiggy, wiggy.
Oh my gosh, we're
Look
weird.
at Tyler. Look at Tyler. Tyler, come on up here. Tyler, come on up. Meredith, I'm not forgetting about you. I'm just trying to get some MAGA conversation. Okay, there's Tyler. All right.
I was just finished watching the Wiggles. You want to join?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tyler. It's your turn to sing the Wiggles.
And we got Captain's Feathersword up here. Come on, Tyler. Age, state, and who you voted for.
28. I'm in Idaho right now, but I'm from Tennessee, and I voted for Trump.
All right, and then when you went,
Did.
says Agent Live's content contains themes that some may find uncomfortable if they remain in your live.
Yeah, that's from the guy that said, "See you next Tuesday."
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right.
Tyler, why are you posting videos about time to fight back about digital currency when your candidate that you're proudly supporting is continuing to push for digital currency? Are you just trolling us, or are you just making
currency that is not based
or
on the
are you
resource.
just making a bunch of videos that are trolling then or trolling now?
I am against a backed currency that doesn't have a resource behind it, like Russia is doing with BRICS.
What? That makes no sense.
Everything that BRICS is doing to build up an economy is based on a fundamental resource. Trump is trying to change that, which is why I voted for Trump in the first place, because of the social economic form of it.
What is he trying to build up?
Well, if you see what the actual fight is over with like China and Russia and all these other political advocates that are coming out of the woodwork saying that they understand the social economic forum, they don't actually understand it. China and the United States are fighting over gold, which is why chips are becoming such an important part of all this. Which same thing with Russia. They've been trying to back that because they need them for their missiles and everything else. But again, I'm a fundamental communist, and I am for pro-Russia. So I mean, you can go with that if you want to claim.
I'm going with the chat that you got kicked out of RJ's live for nonsense. So I'm just getting ahead of the game.
Well,
here.
and I'm looking at his videos, and seriously, the most recent video is saying the reason that Walmart's taking the price tags off of their goods is because if Walmart says they stole something and the officer looks at the price of the good and it's only $20, he's less inclined to press charges. Officers don't press charges. The threshold for misdemeanor versus felony is set by state and local laws. They're taking their price tags off because they ordered a bunch of shit that had price tags on it, and then president decided that we're going to tariff all the shit, and so now the prices don't match the signs. And if the tag is on the item, according to Walmart policy, they have to sell it to you for the price that the item is marked. It has nothing to fucking do with theft and pressing charges. I don't understand how these people think that American businesses go down to the ports to get the products to sell at their American fucking stores. They have to give their American dollars to the American government in the form of tariffs, and our government is saying we've taken in billions of dollars. The money came from America and just moved from one American entity to another American entity. Therefore, America could not have made any money. If it just went from an American business to the American government, well, the American government has generated additional income. They took it from American businesses, which means it's not new money coming into America. Like, I don't understand how that is such a difficult concept.
Yep.
It's your money. It's your fucking money, bro. That's what she's saying. It's your fucking money. That's what it is.
Yep.
It's just shifting hands. That's it.
Yep. It's just going to the government that is already overspending in ICE budgets, that is now doing. Why are they fucking naming them like tourist attractions? Alligator Alcatraz, the Speedway. What is it? The Speedway Slammer.
The Speedway Slammer?
The Speedway Slammer is the name of the new facility going into Indiana.
Yeah, because it's by Indianapolis. That's why, and that's where the Indy 500 is at.
Yeah. I mean, Alligator Alcatraz, they done took the California prison, but the alligators obviously are there. But yeah, we're gonna what are we gonna end up with? The next one, are they gonna be more blatant? Is it just going to be the Jewish jail? Is it just gonna be the lesbian lockup? Like are they gonna get more bold with it?
No offense, but that sounds like something we'd see on the internet, if you know what I mean. The lesbian lockup.
Building one
We'll charge extra for that
Extra.
subscription.
Yeah.
look what Diana said. Donald's Dashow. How do you pronounce it? Am I saying that right?
What is it?
She said Donald's. I'm not certain if I'm saying it. Dachau.
Oh, Dachau. That
Dachau.
was
Yeah.
the name of a concentration camp.
She's saying that's what they would like. They just might as well just call it that. Dachau. Okay, gotcha. I've seen the word. I just wasn't sure how to pronounce it.
I keep wanting to say Palantir, and that's not it. The Geo, whatever the fuck, Geo Group bought a facility not too far from me here in California. I've been keeping an eye out to see what they're doing about it.
Liberals suck. Your invites are turned off. Request up if you want to have a conversation. Otherwise, we don't debate from the chat.
What makes a tariff acceptable? When Americans don't have to pay American dollars to American businesses or to the American government in order to run their American business. America first, right? Why is he financially graping American businesses? Because within 6 months, apparently, we're supposed to have a bunch of magic factory beans, and just factories are supposed to sprout up out of the ground with no infrastructure. No bodies to actually work there with our unemployment rate as low as it is. Yeah. So let's penalize them for purchasing product elsewhere that doesn't exist here without giving time for it to exist here. If I run a t-shirt company and there's not a t-shirt factory in the country, I'm supposed to just pause business waiting for a whole factory to get built? Or am I supposed to purchase goods from elsewhere so I can run my American business?
What was fuck?
These morons keep thinking that he's penalizing a country.
Well, they're slow on the uptake.
Go, Bianca. We should be spinning the shirt from fucking spider webs. Yep. Instead of having a t-shirt company, apparently I need to sell my t-shirt company, buy a cotton farm, buy a cotton gin, and make my own goddamn t-shirts.
Listen to this statement from Donald Trump talking about migrant workers.
I ordered 200 hand-forged knives to my dorm room and built a Wix website to sell them.
Could some undocumented migrants working in agriculture and other essential industries get a temporary pass from deportation? President Trump says he's open to the idea.
I'm the strongest immigration guy that there's ever been, but I'm also the strongest farmer guy that there's ever been.
President Trump says immigrants in the country working for farmers and working in other industries such as hotels and other service jobs could soon get some sort of temporary pass from deportation, so long as they are paying their taxes and they're not criminals.
But you know, when you go into a farm and you send somebody working with them for 9 years doing this kind of work, which is hard work to do, and a lot of people aren't going to do it, and you end up destroying the farmer because you took all the people away.
According to a report from Reuters, in rural areas outside of Los Angeles, some farmers say the majority of their workers stopped showing up for work out of fear of ICE raids. One farmer told Reuters 70% of their workers are gone, which translates to huge portions of their crops not being picked. With some economists telling me, Trump says that change is already in the works.
We're working on it right now. We're going to work it so that some kind of a temporary pass where people pay taxes, where the farmer can have a little control as opposed to you walk in and take everybody away.
Fox News anchor Maria Bartiromo
It's not the video
asked
I'm
Trump,
looking for, but it's on the right track. Hang on one sec here.
But it's bullshit, because that's the whole thing. When I went down the rabbit hole of immigration, we used to have this policy that allowed migrants to come in and work and go back home. They came in and worked. They migrated from farm to farm until the harvest seasons were over, and then they went back home. And I believe, I could be wrong, it was Reagan or Bush, that ended that suddenly made all of the migrant workers that was their way of life. That was the way that they supported their family. That's the way the farms operated. As soon as they did that, then that made people illegal, right? They took away the program that allowed them to be here legally. They are, the overwhelming majority are paying into the tax system that they don't get any rewards from. They pay into the Medicare, the Medicaid, the Social Security tax, all those payroll taxes that everybody else pays. They pay as long as they either have a social or an ITIN.
I wanted to point out the racism in this comment about the migrant
In a
workers.
country where we can't back in legally, and we're doing things that are very difficult to do and very complex, but it works really well. We're sending them back, and then they're schooling, they're learning, they're coming in legally. We have a lot of that going on, but we're taking care of our farmers. We can't let our farmers not have anybody. These people, you can't replace them very easily. People that live in the inner city are not doing that work. They're just not doing that work. And they've tried, we've tried, everybody's tried. They don't do it. These people do it naturally.
Naturally. Wow.
What happens if they get a bad back? He said, they don't get a bad back, sir, because if they get a bad back, they die. I said, that's interesting, isn't it?
Jesus fucking ignoramus Christ.
They do it naturally. That sounds pretty racist, right?
God, right. And also, the people in the inner city don't work farms because they're in the inner city and the farms aren't there. Dude, that's not where we keep the farms.
Yep.
Fucking morons.
Steve played that on his live this morning, and I about dropped a handful of items off the shelf. I'm like, what in the absolute fuck am I listening to right now?
Super Dad, come on up. No, the left didn't say, quote, who's going to pick our crops being racist. We understand that the people he is targeting when he literally has got ICE agents chasing brown people down in the field while they're picking fucking crops. That wasn't a racist thing. That was very specifically, those are the fucking people that they were going after. Okay, then leave, Super Dad, if you're so bothered. You're watching paint dry, and you've taken the time out of your day to be an asshole in the comments.
Yeah. Hey, I want to bring Meredith up real quick. I still don't think that she's been feeling too good. I want to give her a minute or so up here to just give us an update. Hang on one sec.
Oh, hey.
Meredith, how are you?
Well, my lungs suck, but that's beside the point. The good news is, I did get an appointment to see the consultation. I got the consultation appointment for the lung transplant team. Mm-hmm. It's September 16th. I have to do 2 tests beforehand, and then I see the lung transplant doctor and the team, which will apparently be over 20 people. I don't know how I feel about that, but all right. And then they'll decide if I qualify. Sorry. And if I qualify, then I have to go back down, I'm assuming, with my support team. Mm-hmm. and do 4 days of training. But that they give you a week to decide if you want to do the transplants or not. So I guess they'll answer any questions I have about the transplants when I'm down there on the 16th. I don't know exactly how this all works.
Yeah. So the team is it's not just surgeons, it's nurses, it's social workers, case managers, insurance people, the whole team will meet with you about all of their subspecialties. And then of course you have to qualify, right? So you'll get a MELD score, and the MELD score will determine where you fall on the transplant list statewide. And then on top of that, they want to make sure that you're not going, and I know you aren't, Meredith, right? But when you talk about livers, they want to make sure that someone isn't going to be discharged with a new liver and go to the bar, right? Because it's a gift. It's a gift of life. And so you have to meet certain qualifications according to the organ. So yeah, it is a huge process. It's massive, but the rewards are amazing.
Yeah, and this is from The way I'm looking at it, this is the first step. And like until we do the first step, we can't move
Bro, look at the
on.
fat fucking host. He's wearing a fucking Trump shirt, man. Trump runs your fucking pathetic little shit fucking life. You're like 50 years old on TikTok Live, you fucking retard.
Like,
What the fucking
Did you
life?
get
You're
it?
wearing a
Did you
fucking
get it
Trump
all out
shirt,
there,
dude.
son? Did you
Trump.
get it all out?
That's what
Are
you
you
sound
are
like.
are you touching yourself while you're crashing out on the internet? Is this your little kink?
That's what you sound like, bro.
Yeah.
Or-
Look how fat I am. Look how fat
As
I
fat
am.
as Trump wearing a Trump shirt, bro. Trump runs your fucking life, you old pathetic fuck.
And
Look how fat I
you
am.
sit at home and touch yourself while speaking to people on the internet.
Trump runs your entire pathetic little life.
Do you
I mean,
have your balls
you
Your
sound
entire
a little
existence revolves
you
around
sound
Trump.
a little
Come on,
bit
man. That's
melanated.
pathetic. You're like 50 years old.
You sound an
50-year-old
awful
hag
lot
up here.
melanated, son.
Fat fuck.
Sounds like he can control your life sooner than he can control my life. I'm a whole ass white woman
You're
up
in
here.
a Trump shirt, you pathetic fuck.
Are you done? Or have you come yet?
Your mother
Have you
failed
finished?
Your mother failed you. Your mother,
Who's that ugly whore talking to? I
fucking
don't
mother.
speak to ugly fat
Your
women.
mother is a
I mean,
special. I'll pray for your
Jen,
mother.
I don't speak to fat ugly women.
Oh, that's what
Hey,
I am. Gunny, you've
That's
seen
the
a picture
first
of
thing.
me.
First
Yeah.
step. I
hey,
don't
check
talk
my
to
hits.
fat pigs.
Check
Yeah.
my hits. Have you
That's what I
come
am.
yet? Have you come yet with your sick little fucking fetish?
Yeah.
You want to hurry up and get it all out?
Divergent. He's just edging right now.
Yeah, he is.
This dude's wearing a fucking Trump shirt. His whole life revolves around Trump, and then this fat piggy bitch trying to talk to me right now. Control
Yeah.
your
that's what
obesity,
it
then
is.
I'll listen to your opinion.
Yeah.
Before the incel,
Nobody up here is a fat
Control your
piggy bitch.
obesity.
Shut up, incels.
Mm.
Nobody's talking to you. Anyhow,
Geez, mine seems to be so well controlled that the last time I went to visit the doctor, they told me to stop losing weight. Gee, that sounds like obesity, right? Right,
Okay.
Demi?
Yeah. All right, back to Meredith and what Meredith has going on, because obviously that's way more important. And I apologize for the rude interruption, Meredith. Please pick up from where you left off.
you can't control what incels do, Gunny. You just can't. They're immature and idiots. But anyway, I just look at it as it's the first step, and like this could possibly save my life. And I understand even if I get on the list, I could like unalive before I get a set of lungs. But like
It's still a glimmer of hope and a step in
Yeah.
the right direction there.
Yeah. So like I'm trying to stay positive but be realistic at the same time. So
Yeah.
like that's where I'm at.
We're gonna do as many positive thoughts as we can. How about that?
That works.
Yeah.
That works. I appreciate it, Gunny. I just wanted to let you know since I found out.
Okay.
I-
Like I said, just keep us updated. Sorry it took me so long to get you up here. We're just kind of filtering through some stuff. So,
You're
but
fine.
yeah, if you got anytime you got an update, just request up. Okay, Meredith.
Absolutely. I'm gonna go take my meds and go the fuck to bed because my
Okay.
dog beat me up.
Well,
today.
sweet dreams. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Thank you. See you later, Meredith.
Yeah.
Bye.
Hi, Meredith.
Have obese dreams.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's what we have, right?
What
Yeah.
was that about? Oh my God, dude.
What? It was like everybody up here is fat. I'm like, I don't think so. Like, I've seen video of Divergent working out. I've seen Jen. I know Jen works out, and I've seen the picture wearing one of my shirts. I know I work out, and so yeah. These people are crazy. All right, let's see what we got here. Meredith said she goes, I mean, I am on the steroids. That's it.
Yeah, fair
I
enough.
knew you were on the juice, Meredith. Oh man,
I brought my son in to see our primary care yesterday, and he's been struggling because our primary care doctor he's built like a little Danny DeVito. He is. He's just shorter. He's just kind of got that barrel chest. He's not necessarily overweight at all. He just has the barrel chest, right?
Sure.
And every time, so he knew my son prior to transition, and with transition at 16, it was a second puberty. So we went from this very petite, tiny, femme-presenting person to raw, like moving shit, picking shit up all of a sudden.
Mm.
And so every time he came in, he's like putting on some weight, putting on some weight. Well, when we went in yesterday, I met him in the hallway and I was like, don't come in talking about this because of his psych meds. They caused some significant weight gain. And I'm like, but the psych meds are good now. Let's not trigger his brain.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, that's when I was. They had me on Risperdal for a while, and they were saying
that'll do it.
Yeah, they were telling me that could cause weight gain. I didn't really notice it as much, probably because I work out like I do. But I like they were like, "No, you're gonna gain some weight." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, Abilify is known for it.
Yeah,
and then I have put on a few pounds, despite doing well with physical therapy until this new storm cycle, it seems.
Yeah.
But when we realized that my thyroid levels have doubled in the wrong direction, I'm like, oh, that's why. I've been on meds to stay at 3 or under, and I'm at 6.
Oh, Raul Quintana, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, and Mia as well. Let's see. Milk enthusiast. That sounds like MAGA for whatever reason. I don't know why. Weird screen name. Milk, age, state, and who you voted for.
Yeah, what's up, everyone? I'm 19 years old. I'm from Utah, and I voted for Trump.
Oh my god.
Yeah. What's up with your bio?
What's in my bio?
What's up with your bio, Milk? You put it there.
What is it? I can't remember.
It says feed the
It's
unalive
repulsive.
to the homeless.
Oh, it's like a joke. I don't know. It's pretty funny.
No.
You find that funny?
I think so. You know, like we can solve world hunger and homelessness at the same time. You know.
I mean, we could solve world hunger if we just ate the fucking rich. There's that.
Sure, yeah, let's do it.
That's not the angle.
I'm
That's not the
anti-billionaire.
angle you
Let's
took.
go.
That's not the angle you took.
Anybody think that was funny in the
No.
chat?
No.
That'd be a negative.
Okay.
You're 19, so I'm going to guess that you know two things about politics and Trump, and that's jack and shit. So let's find out.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me when you voted for Trump, what was your main reason for voting for Trump and why you're supporting him today?
Yeah, I think I voted for him mainly mass deportations. He kind of ran on that in his
How
campaign.
does that affect you in Utah? How does immigration affect you in Utah?
Yeah, well, actually, there's a lot of immigration towards where I kind of live in Salt Lake City, because it's a sanctuary city.
Okay, and how does it affect you again?
Yeah, I mean, why should I want people here?
God, he has to
You know
look
what I
at
mean?
them. He has to pass them on the street. He can tell that they're undocumented and
Yeah.
illegally here by walking past them on the street in Utah.
Yeah.
Did you just say
Well,
why
I mean,
would you
I
want
think
them here?
for the most part, it
Is that what
affects
you
the
said?
country. So
Did you just say that why would you want them here? Is that what you just said?
yeah, why should I even want them here?
So you're a white nationalist is what you're saying.
No, I'm not.
Well, explain how that's not a white nationalist statement.
Why would I want anyone here illegally?
Where do your people come from?
My people? I'm European, so I mean, my people are from Europe.
Oh, so do you think did they maybe come over through Ellis Island?
No, they didn't.
No, they
They've
just
been here
swam
since
over.
1623.
Okay.
Who built the White House?
So
I mean,
so
I'm
in
assuming, like,
1623, so in
probably, you know,
1623,
Europeans,
what was our
probably.
immigration services like? What was their process like?
Well, we hadn't founded the country yet in 1623.
Oh, so they didn't come over here legally because there was an illegal process, right?
Well, no, they settled the country. They didn't. They didn't immigrate here. They settled it.
They settled it. They
Yeah.
stole it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they stole it.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, that little red elephant that's in the requests, Gunny, that keeps popping up on my screen, I believe that you can still smell the Similac on that one's breath. If I'm not mistaken, it's a child troll.
Okay, gotcha. Can you answer Jen's question? Who built the White House?
I'm assuming probably, people that were white. But enlighten me on your guys' great knowledge.
Slaves.
If I'm
Why
Black
would
slaves.
Okay, perfect.
They were immigrants, right?
No, they were brought over here. They were slaves. So
Yeah. So, like, you do understand that, like your idea that everything great about like white people is just like a facade in your head. Do you know what facade means?
I don't know. Enlighten me.
Yeah, it's like fictitious. You know what that means?
Imaginary.
Yeah.
A facade literally means a false front, a fake image.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't think white people are
Yeah,
perfect.
so you thought the White House was built by white people? You think that's why it's called the White House?
Yeah, exactly. You guys got it.
Hey,
Yeah, you're
Milk.
But I'd like to
Milk,
kind of get back on the topic
let me
of,
ask you a
mass
question.
deportations.
Hold on one second. Let me ask you a question. Do you feel, and just go with this for a second. Do you think that any immigrants have created anything great in the United States, and without them, like, we wouldn't be able to be where we are today?
Well, what immigrants specifically?
Does it matter?
I mean, sure, yeah.
I believe the word was
of course,
any.
No. Immigrants
Am I the only one
Sure,
that's
some
getting a
immigrants
really
have,
strong whiff of Desitin?
cause some sort of goodness, I guess. Yeah, can we get back
Some
on
sort
the
of goodness?
topic of mass deportations, though?
So, like, can you tell me if you believe that women should have access to birth control?
I don't know.
Okay, we can talk about.
Just wants to talk about mass
Okay, well, just
deportation.
FYI
That's
for
all he
everybody
has
else
an
in the
opinion
chat,
on.
besides this misogynist white supremacist, a Mexican chemist, Luis Miramontes, was the one that invented birth control pill for Syntac Corporation in the United States in the 1950s. Had not been for the Mexican chemist, we would not have birth control. Just
Good for you. Let's get back on the topic, please.
Hey, we can talk about immigration if you can tell me what 8 USC 1158 is.
I don't know the penal code.
Just
for
Title
immigration or
8.
whatever you're talking
Title
about.
8 in general.
I don't know.
What is Title 8?
I don't know.
Just
Enlighten me.
Title 8 would be the United States Code having to do with immigration, all of the immigration
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the penal code exactly for all the.
No, I'm not talking about the penal code,
referring
sweetheart.
to. I'd like to get onto topic.
I
about,
am not
mass deportations
talking.
and
I don't.
immigration.
Okay, you're 19, right? You can't even rent a fucking car. You cannot buy a drink. You're still on your parents' insurance. So stop behaving as if you can run anything in here. Okay? You cannot have great big feels about immigration if you cannot even identify what the immigration laws, where they live.
Deport all the legals. Deport them all.
Just because you have big white feelings that brown people shouldn't be here doesn't mean
Want to be a white majority country.
nobody's even talking to you.
He's a schnazi. He has love videos of the mustache man.
What are we talking
yeah,
about?
he
What?
is. He's a schnazi.
The accusations are
He's
crazy.
a schnazi. And then explain your schnazi video.
That's not mine.
Yes, it is. Why would you
half
repost it?
off deportations?
Why would you repost something that vile?
I don't even know what we're talking about.
Well, really, guess what? To every action, there is a reaction, and the reaction right now is going to be deportation with no due process.
No, don't kick me off.
Yeah, because you're vile.
They're gonna miss
You're
me.
vile. Your balls haven't even dropped yet. You have no idea what you're talking about, and it's clear that you are a white supremacist schnazi.
I blocked him completely because through the 3 videos that he posted, he did not, they weren't under his reposts. One of them said, "This could have been us, you stupid whore." And one of them was a video having to do with Schindler. So Trump is our Lord and God. You do have the Pope picture. So we've got Lord God, you forgot Daddy in your little shrine of a profile.
Do you are you a Christian, sir?
Sir, I identify as a gay lesbian.
Okay, are you a Christian, sir?
Yeah.
You are. Do you know the 10 Commandments?
No, on top of my head, but I know like most.
Do you think people that are Christian should follow the 10 Commandments?
Yeah.
Do you know
Only
that
if they
one of the
feel like
commandments?
it.
Hold on, Divergent. Do you know that one of the 10 Commandments is "Thou shalt not have any other gods besides me"? And you putting a picture of the Pope as Trump is a violation of the 10 Commandments?
Yeah, I understand that, but it's not my account. It's my little brother's account.
Right.
Oh, well, if it's your little brother, I'm assuming since you're all of like 14, your brother would be a minor, so you probably shouldn't be on here.
I'm 19.
Oh, your
Yeah, I don't
balls
think
haven't
so.
dropped either. Okay, cool.
Well, like
All the prepubescent men are coming up today. It's crazy.
They're getting really excited. They're trying to get it all out of their system before they have to go back to their 3rd round at being a freshman in high school next week.
Truth.
Lord.
100%.
What do y'all think of like Trump's like foreign policy?
This is so.
What do you know about Trump's foreign policy? I'd love to hear it from a 19-year-old that probably has never even stepped foot in a college course on foreign policy. Go for it.
To be honest, I'm kind of gonna criticize his foreign policy because he's being too lenient with Ukraine and stuff. Because we have to
Okay, stop rambling. That had nothing with the words coming from your face. Were just random words that were not addressing the question that was asked. We didn't say, "Oh, do you think your King Daddy Pope Sir is being tough enough on other countries?" The question was, "What the fuck do you even know about foreign policy?" Not how do you feel about it. What do you know about it?
I know a lot about foreign policy. It's relations with
You know a lot. What is it? Articulate it. Use your big boy words, honey.
You need my big boy words. These are little old lady words, little boomer. But anyway,
use your big boy words.
How about you listen?
That's the best you got? That's crazy.
Oh no, I'm not going to listen to a 19-year-old. I'm not going to listen to a 19-year-old who has some sort of weird degradation fetish who's trying to jerk off and get off for free in here. You can leave and you can go find something on the internet that you can go pay for, honey.
Trump.
Anyways,
Trump. Hey, Trump. Tell me, since you know so much about foreign policy, what does NATO stand for?
National Atlantic Treaty Organization.
What?
Well, tell me what the Budapest Memorandum is.
Oh, you took mine.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. That's.
What's the Budapest Memorandum? And by the way, you got NATO wrong. But tell me what the.
How do I get NATO wrong? What did I say that was wrong?
The whole thing. Yeah, the whole thing.
How? I said it okay, I might have gotten one thing wrong, but I said most
the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, dum-dum.
Okay, anyways, yeah, I got most of it right, bro.
So Budapest Memorandum, go.
Well, that's what they say in foreign policy, as long as you get it mostly right.
I don't know the Budapest thing. It's something to do with Romania or Hungary, I don't know.
Wow, you hold on a second. I got something for you. Hold on one second.
Jesus
hold on
Christ.
I
What
think
you just said.
Are you licking the windows
One of
as
the
we
most
speak?
insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
That was for you,
I think
that is a soundbite.
I think we need to leave NATO, and I think we have to be closer Russia and stuff. I think Russia's a good country.
He wanted to hear it again. Hold on.
No, I think Russia's a really good country to be close to.
It's one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Russia with oil and stuff. Russia is a very good country to cooperate.
Hey, Trump, I have a question.
Especially Ukraine
what
stuff.
What state are you from?
I'm from Pennsylvania.
Oh, do they have seatbelts on the new short buses there?
They do have old ladies like you who like to beg in the streets like little bitches. Yeah, they do have that though.
Well, there you go.
Oh, I'm such an old lady.
Oh my God. You know what though? He has a total
goodness.
fetish for us old ladies because that's why he's up here arguing with us. Because why else would he, a 19-year-old, be on TikTok arguing with the old ladies?
What about your teeny tiny pecker? Why are you discussing your genitalia on a panel?
I got niggers on my farm. I got niggers on my
farm. You got warts on your dick? Is that what you're saying?
Hey, Trump, tell me the three branches of government.
Judicial, executive, and presidential.
No, it would have been it would have been legislative because executive and presidential are the same. But you're completely wrong. It's corporations, big pharmas, and P3DOs.
Also,
the child got left
Jen,
behind.
ask him the question. Jen, ask him the question.
Hey, Trump, how many holes does a woman have below the belly button?
I don't know. Ask your fucking whore ass mother, little fucking nigger.
Yeah. You're boring me now.
Well, that's the one word you don't get a pass on.
Yeah, I really, really, really hope your bus driver is late. You have to walk all the way to school for, again, your third round freshman year.
I would just like to say, everybody, that if you have syphilis, it does happen to go neurological if you don't get it treated. And that would be the reason why Trump is not feeling well today, because his neurosyphilis has actually hit its peak.
Yeah. Tesla.
What's up?
Age, state, and who you voted for.
26, Commonwealth of Massachusetts, and I voted for Donald Trump.
Oh boy. Tell me your number one reason for voting for Donald Trump and why you're supporting him today.
I like how he conducts his foreign policy through peace, through strength. He did it his
Peace?
first term.
Did you wait a minute? Did you just say
bunker
peace?
busters? Are
Wait a minute.
bunker busters peaceful?
Did you just say peace, Tesla?
Are
Is
you
that
gonna
what you
let
just
me-
said? Is you? I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure I heard it right. You
Hold
said
on.
peace.
You didn't even let me finish my sentence.
No, but you just said through peace, and I wanted to make sure
Peace
I
and
heard that
strength.
right.
Peace through strength. If you let me
Are
finish my
bunker
sentence.
busters peaceful, Tesla?
No, through strength. Through strength. So that
Is
would
giving
be strength.
Israel the mother of all bombs peaceful?
That would be strength.
I see. So you just go around showing people how strong you are by beating them up. Is that what you do?
To create peace, yes.
Oh, you create peace by fighting.
To create peace, yes.
Oh, you create peace by fighting.
Correct.
Jen, honey, Tesla does not sound like he could fight his way out of a wet paper bag.
Do we have another neurosyphilis patient today?
Because I have a different political opinion than you.
No, because that's dumb, sir.
You're fucking stupid.
I'm stupid because peace through strength was a
You are
Democrat
stupid.
term.
You are
do you know who
stupid
first
because
coined
you
that
voted.
term?
Okay, shut your face hole.
Tell us
You
who
are
first coined it.
stupid because you voted for him. Number one. The number does. You voted for him. Number one. The number two reason is that you think his foreign policy is peace through strength. You think he's been at all peaceful or strong. We literally have other countries with giant fucking balloons mocking him in a goddamn diaper. We literally had Diddler on the fucking roof last night, wandering around unattended sundowning. This moron thinks he has invented fucking words. This moron doesn't understand
We'll speak.
that
You
that
just talk.
no, I don't need to let you speak. You are barely able to rent a
I literally didn't
car
even
by
get one
yourself,
sentence
child.
out. I
And
don't.
your car insurance is still fucking
Why bring
unaffordable
somebody
because
up
you're
if you don't?
stupid. Because you're being stupid.
As I said,
Because you said foreign policy and then went on to peace through strength. That is not a policy.
then you can call it a doctrine, whatever you want to call it. His way of
I can call
conducting
it
foreign
bullshit
policy.
propaganda. How is he doing anything
I can
good
explain
with
to
our
you.
foreign policy?
Am I allowed to answer it?
If you just, when people mute and they're done speaking to you, that would be the cue that it's your turn to talk. If
Sure,
you're going
but when
to
it
talk
is my
about not
turn,
being, if you're
you
going
just
to
interrupt
talk
me.
about not, see, if you're going to talk about not
Interrupted
being
me
able
the
to
first
talk,
time.
then I won't let you talk at all. Be a big boy.
You
Be
didn't.
a big boy and come off mute and don't cry. Come off mute and just speak like a grown up. Okay?
Great. Hopefully you don't interrupt, but we'll see. So peace through strength.
You had to cry before you spoke. You had to cry before you spoke. You couldn't just come off mute
That's my
and speak.
point. I mean, you can't talk. I don't. Why have people
You have to cry. Just speak.
speaking? So peace through strength. Donald Trump has demonstrated that several times in his first term and in his second term, most recently with his attack on Fordo, Natanz, and Esfahan, which is the Iranian nuclear facilities. I support denuking Iran.
Why?
That's what I support. 'Cause
Why?
I don't believe that a country that has a
How can we
non-secular.
denuke somebody that? How can we denuke somebody that doesn't have nukes?
That's the point. It's preemptive strikes.
We can't. That's like declawing a cat that doesn't have any fucking claws. That's like neutering a cat that doesn't have
No,
any
it's
testicles.
called a preemptive strike.
You can't
It's called
denuke
preemptive.
something,
Okay,
someone
so
that doesn't have.
okay, so
Preemptive
Tesla,
strike.
hold on one second. Okay, so during the Obama administration, we entered into a nuclear deal with Iran and multiple other countries. Do you agree with that fact?
I do. Do you know
Okay,
the
no,
name
no,
of
no,
the deal?
I'm not done. I
Do
just
you know
needed
the
a
name of
yes
the
or no.
deal?
No, please stop.
You don't know. You don't even know
No,
the
no,
name
no,
of
no.
it
Excuse, sir.
because you don't even know the name of it.
Yeah, of course I do. That's
What
not
is
the
it?
point. I'm going basic
What
because
is
you're
it?
clearly a basic bitch, and I'm going also basic for the people in the
What's the
chat.
name?
Okay, please don't
You
interrupt
don't
me.
even know
Okay.
the name of it.
Okay, spew your shit and then I'll go. Okay, because I'm not in the mood to deal with a basic bitch like you. Okay, go ahead. Spew your shit.
No, I got you, Jen. Go ahead.
Okay, so the Iran nuclear deal that was done during the Obama administration kept Iran in check until Donald Trump backed out of it. And then Iran's like, you failed your part of the deal. Why do we have to? And it wasn't until Donald Trump backed out of the deal that the whole deal fell apart. Now, if you notice correctly, when Obama was negotiating that deal with Iran and the various other countries that signed the deal, there was no bombing to show them how strong we were so that they would capitulate to a bully to sign an agreement. Okay? That's not how foreign policy works. That's not how international relations work. It only works in people's heads like yours and Donald Trump, which apparently has the Gulf of America in between your ears.
Okay. So when we signed the JPCOA, one of the requirements for that deal with Iran was to do what? Was to lift millions of dollars worth of sanctions to the Iranian state, which freed up millions of dollars in capital almost overnight. What we saw with Iran was they funded their proxy groups, such as Hezbollah, Houthis. You have all of their proxy wars that they fund through the money that was lifted by
Do you want to talk about
multinational
proxy
sanction.
wars, or do you want to talk about nuclear power?
I'm talking about the nuclear deal and why Donald Trump left it.
No, that is not why he left
That
it.
is 100%
Please, give me a
why he left
fucking,
it.
give me a fucking break.
He
It's
left
not.
it because it was attached to Obama. Because
Exactly.
He's a crybaby
No, because it
bitch
wasn't
that
a good
pulls-
deal. And by the way, the deal would have ended in
It's
2025.
crazy. It is
It was
so
a 10-year
crazy.
deal.
It is absolutely insane that
It was a
other
10-year
countries
deal,
still,
by the way.
It is
It would've-
absolutely crazy.
And do you know
that
why
other
they wouldn't come
countries
back to the table with
continue-
Biden? Why did they not
continue to
why,
communicate with other countries? That's
why
crazy.
did Tesla,
we were the
why
only
did,
ones.
Why did Iran refuse to come back to the table with Biden?
Him, his entire presidency.
Wrong, because Donald Trump assassinated their leader.
As we should. That's peace through strength.
Okay.
Now look at Iran.
You know what?
Look
I
at
feel
Iran
like you
now.
should carry around a red flag. You're the kind of guy that beats his wife into submission
Oh, I'm
because
gay.
that's peace
I'm
through
gay,
strength,
so
right?
there's no
you have a
wife.
peaceful marriage as long as the woman submits to
I'm
you,
gay.
right? That's exactly the kind
gay.
of person.
There's
Your
no
poor
wife.
parents failed you so grossly. It is sad.
Okay.
You are definitely a red flag guy.
Yeah, great. Well, I'm gay.
Yeah.
I don't have a wife. I'm not
Well,
beating
whatever.
a wife.
You're probably the guy that beats his wife until they
Again, I'm gay.
submit.
I don't have a wife.
What?
I don't know how
Okay,
else to
that
tell
makes
you.
it even worse. You voted for the guy that's stripping your rights.
What right did I lose as a gay man?
Okay, Divergent, you got this.
I'm done dealing with Gaga. If
Can you
don't
tell me one right
understand-
that I lost?
Oh no, it's not yet, honey. It's coming.
Oh,
It's
so
coming.
so
Trust
the
and
answer is
believe.
I didn't lose any.
Trust and believe. You have
So
not
Jen,
yet.
when you just said I lost my rights, you can't articulate one.
She said you voted for the person
That's
who is
taking my rights
stripping
away.
you,
And they haven't.
who
He
is
hasn't taken
stripping
one.
you of rights.
And he hasn't taken one. You can't tell me one. See how ridiculous you sound?
Tell me that in some states you can't choose the bathroom you
That's
want
not
to
the
go
president. That's not the president making those decisions. What Tennessee does is not Donald Trump. See how dense you sound?
Oh yeah, that's what it sounds like.
dense.
You're the
You're-
one that
you're
wants
saying,
to
well, how
beat
many
people up.
states?
You're
Donald
the
Trump
one
is
that
in a
wants to
state.
beat people up so they go into submission.
Donald Trump
Do you
is
know
in a
how dumb
state.
you sound?
One, I'm not married.
I don't give
Why
a
haven't
fuck.
you joined the military, Tesla?
Yeah,
At your
join the
age, you're a
military.
big, strong, strapping young
Huh?
guy such as yourself that's into peace through strength. Why haven't you joined up?
I make too much money in the private sector to financially wouldn't make sense for me.
Okay.
At 19, I don't
I'm
know.
not 19. I'm 26. I've never said I was
Apologize.
19.
This one's 26. This one's car insurance just went
By the
down.
way,
so
I'm
he's
not
rolling in
making.
the
I'm
dough.
not rich. I'm just saying I make a decent amount of money for my lifestyle. I wouldn't make sense for me to go to the military. I've looked into it. I've
Well,
looked
also
into
you're
Coast
just
Guard.
weak.
You call it whatever you want.
Yeah, you're weak.
Monetarily, it makes no sense for me to lose the job that I have now that pays me 3 times what I would make, even as an officer in any branch of military. It's the money's not there, unfortunately.
Right. So what do you do for a living exactly? Just whatever, like just or like not specific, but
Sure.
like field.
I do tech consulting.
Right. So do you understand that if your company was hired by a federal department, that they have the right to discriminate against you now because of Donald Trump?
They may have the right, but they haven't.
Yeah.
But they
Okay, yeah.
didn't.
So that doesn't make any sense at all.
It does.
You just asked how the LGBTQIA has lost rights. I just told you how you've lost
That's
rights,
not a right.
and now you want to argue that you haven't experienced that. You're not the only
That's not
fucking
a right.
person in the world. You
It's
do
not a right.
understand that, right? So Donald Trump removed the discriminatory statutes in federal hiring, sir. That means that companies, they can segregate and they can discriminate according to however they want to. That means that if a company, a government department hires your company to do tech, they literally and legally can say, we do not want anybody in the LGBTQIA working on this project. And it will be totally legal because of Donald Trump.
That's their right to do so. I wouldn't want to work for them anyways. If they don't want to work with me, I don't want to work with them.
You're such a horrible human being. It's beyond my recognition. And the sad part is how young you are and you have so much life to live and so much hate to spew.
Texas to Minnesota, paid a galaxy to get rid of that guy. W's in the chat to Texas, please. Yeah. I put up a money gun because I was going to kick him for a money gun. But thank you for doing a galaxy. I appreciate that.
That was so painful. What's wrong
So
with
I gotta ask the question, like for somebody like him, right? Let's say, and we know it's like not 100% true, but let's say, okay, he himself has not lost any rights, or in the future may not be losing rights. Let's just say that that's true, even though that's not the case. Would you vote? Would you want to vote if you're in the community? And I would assume that you would support every part of the acronym. Why would you vote for a president that said, with a swipe of a pen, I'm going to end the transgender lunacy? That's what I don't understand.
Because we've lost total moral integrity in this United States, and everybody is thinking of, well, not everybody. That's a bad statement. I'm sorry. The Republicans that think like that don't care about anybody else but themselves. Screw those people. It's not going to affect me. That's not what America stands for. That's not what we do.
Right.
No, it's because the 25-year-old little agates that run around here with their, oh, I'm so big and fucking bad. They're living in the life of luxury and the life of non-fucking anti-queer laws that others have fought for, right? They just walked into this and they have it and they're taking advantage of it. And they don't understand what it was like to fight for it. They don't understand the people that we lost over it. They have only fucking heard fairy tales about the AIDS crisis that we dealt with as a community, right? That's all the shit. And they think that they were born gay, but trans people is a social fucking contagion, and that people are choosing to be bashed and hated on for that. And they don't want to get any of that on them, which is why they separate themselves, sitting in the privilege that I fucking fought for them.
Daniel, yes, I did. And I'm going to be contacting Evansville Resistance, a helpful hippie, and you can pretty much guarantee that once that thing starts going up, the Speedway Slammer, that we're going to be making a trip up there. So they've already done 2 trips to Indy for that church that spoke out against the community, where that pastor said that people from the community should unalive themselves. So they've already been up there twice for that. So 70 more miles will be nothing. All right, let's see. AE, age, state, and you voted for.
47, Texas, Trump.
And what was your main reason? What was the main reason you voted for Trump in November, and why are you supporting him today?
Financial.
What does that mean specifically?
Literally, my pay has increased by 3 times what I was making under Biden. And
your what increased?
My income.
How did your income increase 3 times?
Yeah, in 6 months.
Yeah.
Because if you notice in the cycle, whenever, and it goes both ways, it's not just Democrats, it's Republicans as well. So you get a Democrat in office, Republicans take their money out, don't support the community, don't support the economy, vice versa. You put a Democrat or you put a Republican in, Democrats pull their money. So whenever I live in a red state, Republicans
you
are going to
talking
pull their
about,
money
sir? What the
from
hell are
the
you
economy
talking
so
about?
that it
Hang on.
What the fuck is he talking about?
In the chat, does anyone know what the fuck he's talking about? Yes or no? I have no fucking clue what he's even
No
talking
fucking clue. Nothing. I have no clue. Like, and here's the funny thing, right? Like, we're still under the Trump tax plan. Nothing from the One Big Beautiful Bill takes effect until January of 2027. So how the fuck is he making more money all of a sudden in the 8 months that Donald Trump has been in office? That's fucking amazing.
Can somebody block TDG and the number, please? I can't find him on the list. One of my mods that can see him. Can somebody block him permanently? Yeah. So that doesn't make. I don't know what that fucking word salad was. So AE, let me just ask you a direct question. So come off mute and tell me why did you vote for a man that was found liable of sexually assaulting Ethan Carroll? We'll just start there.
I'm not concerned with that.
You're not?
What
No.
was it if it was your daughter?
Hang on. Do you think moral character is important as a president? Watch him go. What about Biden? What about
No,
Biden? It's gonna be
every president has
Here we
been
go. He's
morally.
doing it. He's doing
No,
it.
every president,
He's
to
doing it.
include Republicans, are morally corrupt.
Yeah, but not every president has been found civilly liable of sexual assault.
Watch. He's gonna say Clinton. Watch.
Even Clinton wasn't.
I know.
No,
I know.
no. Here's
Okay.
the answer to that. Do y'all guys realize that the courts have now overturned his felony charges?
No, they have not.
What the
Oh, do you think? Hold on, little potato. Do you think that's what happened on January 10th, 10 days before he took office? You think they overturned his convictions? I can pull up the jury sheets where all 12 jurors decided that he was guilty. Okay? Those felony convictions exist. He arrived
Nobody
for
cares
sentencing.
about politically motivated charges.
It's crazy that they're politically motivated. If his lawyers are so goddamn good and they were so afraid of a tainted jury, his attorney should have picked better fucking jury members, right? It's not politically motivated. Why is it that you guys think the entire fucking world is lying to you and against Trump, and the only person on the planet telling the truth is the liar in chief?
Yeah. so
Why do you
that's a
guys believe that bullshit?
That's a tenet of fascism, sir.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, AE. So, are you aware of Tulsi Gabbard and them trying to put charges against Obama for the 2016 election interference shit? Are you aware of that?
No, I'm not. My
Donald-
wife says she is.
Huh?
I said I'm not. I'm not following it that closely now.
Does
To
your
me,
wife help?
to me, it's ridiculous. It's pitting everybody against everybody when we all should be coming together and helping each other out.
Absolutely fucking not, sir. You're a fucking grape apologist. Why would I come together with you? You think it's okay that the president of the United States was found civilly liable for sexually assaulting a woman because it doesn't pertain to you. That's vile. You're not a man. You're a little boy.
Hey,
How do you feel about Bill Cosby?
Real quick, before you answer that, hey, AE, do you know who John Brown is?
No.
Chat, let me ask the chat. Chat, do you guys know who John Brown is from the 1800s? Let's see what they say. Yep. Okay. He was an abolitionist. So here, this is in reply to your comment that we should all just come together. I don't break bread with people that John Brown would have shot. Now you can go ahead and answer Divergent's question.
Yeah, what do we think about Bill Cosby?
He's another human with money.
What do we think about the accusations made against Bill Cosby? You know, don't be fucking intentionally obtuse.
What does it matter what was brought against him? What
Are
is
you
he in
kidding
my
me?
world? What
Because
is he in my world?
you are
He's nothing to
you
me.
are
Just like
dancing
Trump is
around
nothing to
because
me.
you think that
Just
black
like
man is
you're
guilty
nothing
of
to
the
me.
same thing.
Your opinion
You
does
are
not
dancing
fucking
around. You are
count for a
failing to
damn thing in
answer the
my world.
question. You are failing to answer the question
No, because I
because you
just
know
answered it. Your
goddamn
opinion doesn't
no.
make a damn.
No, you're
So
failing to
funny.
answer it because if somebody asked you on the goddamn street, I'm sure you would say that black man was guilty, but you were sucking the fucking dick of this white man who has violated dozens and dozens and dozens of women in his goddamn lifetime.
And children.
And you think it's okay.
What if it was your daughter, AE? If your
Guess
daughter
what?
came to you and said 20 years ago, that man that's running for board of supervisors in the county raped me, assaulted me, would you go, that has nothing to do with me? I'm going to vote for him because it's good for me financially? Because that's what you just said about somebody else's daughter.
It wouldn't happen with my daughter because she would have
No.
fucking shot him.
I know you think that, but that's not true because every 68 seconds in the United States, a woman is assaulted. Okay? So the fact of the matter is, the reality that you must grasp is that your daughter is extraordinarily high risk for being assaulted. And just because she hasn't told you doesn't mean it hasn't happened or hasn't happened yet. So again, I ask you, if your daughter comes to you and says that guy running for board of supervisors in the county assaulted me 20 years ago and I didn't ever come out and tell you, would you say that has nothing to do with me because it's good for me financially? I'm voting for him?
I would ask her why she didn't fucking shoot him because I taught her better.
Would you
And
let
you
Donald
want me
Trump?
to sit and break bread with you, sir? You're a vile human being.
Would you let Donald
So-
Trump babysit your daughter
so
with
you-
nobody there?
He would chastise his daughter for not unaliving
Number one,
her
I wouldn't
abuser.
run in the circles that a millionaire or a billionaire would run
You
in.
would chastise your daughter for not defending herself appropriately. Do you hear yourself?
Yeah. Hey, answer my question, AE.
Why didn't you scream louder? Why didn't you say no more? Fuck you.
AE, would you, if, let's just take Donald Trump just on face value, he's not a billionaire. Knowing what you know about him and his history, would you let him babysit your daughter?
I'm pretty sure he's busy doing other things
That's
because
not what I'm
he's got more
asking.
money than me.
Stop dodging the question.
That's
Would
not a.
you let
It's
him-
not a dodge. So here's the answer.
Would you
No,
let him
because I wouldn't be
babysit
in
your
his
daughter?
circle.
He's scared to answer.
The answer
That's
is
correct.
no,
You know what
because I would
cognitive
not be in
dissonance-
his circle.
Hey, do you know what cognitive dissonance is?
Do you understand? I
You
said
know what
no, I
cognitive
would not
dissonance
because
is?
he would
Can
not be in my
you get
circle.
Diddy? Can you get no Diddy in the comments, please?
I already did.
Yeah, mute. Yeah, and then mute it so that we can. Yeah,
Yeah, he's already gone.
AE, tell me what cognitive dissonance is. When you come off mute, I want you to tell me what cognitive dissonance is.
I don't know what it is, and I'm not going to sit here and look it up. So what is it? Tell me
You
what
are
it is.
currently struggling with that.
Inability to accept facts as facts. It's remaining willfully ignorant. You can't connect reality. This
That's
is why
not
we.
it, but
This is
okay.
why.
You tell
This
keep
is
lying to
this is
yourself.
why.
and
Oh,
lying to
that's not
this-
it. You
this
you
group.
didn't know what it was. You didn't know what it was, but that's not it. This is why we say you're in a cult. The amount of fucking mental gymnastics you guys do to continue to bow at this bastard's fucking feet. The number of nasty things he has said and done to so many people. You guys excuse it in the name of, oh, making America great again. America has not been great because it's not been equal for everyone.
Do you want to know? Do you want
There's
to know
no
why?
again.
Do
Are
you
you
wanna know
a
why?
veteran, sir? Are you an
Do you want to know
oathbreaker?
why?
Are you
Do
an
wanna know why?
oathbreaker? Are you an oathbreaker?
No, I've actually kept my oath. I was
No,
military.
you did not. You are not keeping your oath, sir. You're
I
a
had my
fucking
DD-214.
oathbreaker.
Thank
yeah,
you.
you're an oathbreaker.
Hey, let me talk. Hey, I'm a veteran too, and you know I have a recommendation for you, AE, because you are a fucking oathbreaker. I highly recommend that you go to your local fucking VA and just surrender your fucking DD-214 because you don't deserve it.
Explain why. I've got my crayons and my puppets, as a non-veteran. Let me explain to you why the veteran tells you to do so, because you took an oath to the Constitution. Instead, you're swearing an oath to a guy that has been found on several occasions to be violating the Constitution. So you're not protecting the Constitution, you're protecting the constitutional violator.
Actually, my oath was sworn under Bush and then Obama.
Was that a
And
different
then,
constitution?
so there you
That
go.
was a different
I
constitution?
served under different
Was that a
presidents.
different constitution?
This guy is a fucking
Idiot.
God. You are fucking terrible, man.
You need to surrender your fucking uniform and anything that you won and your benefits and all that stuff. You swore to uphold the Constitution from enemies foreign and domestic, sir. And you are sucking off the dude that is violating the Constitution you said to defend. Hope you got good knee pads.
I just got a new, well, I'll wait. I'll tell you when we get done with the AE here. He seems to be struggling with the mute button. Fox, what's up? Hey, let's get, all right, Fox, if you, Steve, if you want to come up and talk to this guy, you're more than welcome. Just request that. I would love to.
I'm sorry, this just came out in the news. I'm sorry, when you're done. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean, it was an amazing story.
I was gonna let's see if Steve wanted to talk to AE because I saw I gave you a little muskrat.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So if he's in here and wants to come up, I'm gonna let him. I want him to talk to AE if he does. Now somebody had put in the chat. Oh, you're good though. Somebody had put in the chat that Donald Trump had removed articles of the Constitution. They actually just removed it being published from their website, so that you can't read it.
It's still disturbing that the two parts that have been removed are the parts that he's actively violating. And selfish pro, Obama, we didn't even have conclusion to charges fucking being brought. The trial wasn't done during the Obama administration. You guys are fucking ridiculous. Oh,
So-
it has been restored?
It's back on the website now. Somebody is saying, I guess. Dr. Vanes. Okay, gotcha. But it says, so here's what it says. Multiple outlets reported Wednesday sections 9, 10, and a large chunk of section 8 had vanished from the website's annotated version. 8 discusses the power of the Constitution, gives Congress in section 9, discusses power it denies to the legislative body. 10 discusses the powers the Constitution denies to the states. And then 9 is habeas corpus regarding unlawful detention. Shocker that would be missing off the Congress's page or the website. Okay, so as in May, White House Deputy Chief of Staff for Policy Stephen Miller told reporters the Trump administration is looking at suspending the writ of habeas corpus for migrants under claims of an invasion. God damn.
Apparently the party of defining words, like what is a woman, apparently don't know what is an invasion, right?
Yeah. Hey, what do you think about
What
that?
is an insurrection? We don't know.
Somebody get Cell up here. AE. So what do you think about that? Since you love the Constitution so much, what do you think about suspending the Trump administration won't suspend habeas corpus?
He's the current president. It'll change under the next one.
What now?
What did he say?
He's what?
He's the current president. It will change under the next one.
No, they were talking in May. They want to do it now.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. He has issues. He needs to go seek help.
It will change whenever the presidency change. If a Democrat gets in there, it will change.
I'm asking.
What are you talking about?
I'm asking you. Do you think it's okay that this administration wants to do that?
It doesn't matter whether I think it's okay or
No,
not. It's
why do
not
you
within
keep
my power.
deflecting?
It's not within
Why
my
are you
decision. It's
fucking
above
here?
my pay grade.
If you are such a passive piece of shit and you don't care about anything and nothing fucking affects you, why did you come up here to have a conversation? Because you're not having one. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, it doesn't affect me, doesn't bother me. Everybody does it. I don't care. Why join the panel?
Because the longer I'm here, the less he gets paid. So somebody pay him to kick me off.
The less I get paid.
Hey, what do you think about Donald Trump having dementia?
I think Joe Biden had it worse.
No. Oh, what about Joe Biden? He sent out the mating call. The mating call. Well, actually, AE, I'd just like to let you know that today Donald Trump added more fears of his cognitive decline as he was hosting a press conference today announcing Apple's commitment to spending an additional $100 billion in the U.S. And he was talking about his who was it? It was standing right behind him, and he didn't even notice he was there.
What are you worried about? He's only in office for 3 more years.
It's not what I'm not what I'm talking about.
Oh, did you see him glitch out when he was waiting for his little toy airplane to show up?
Yeah.
Awkward senior moment when he said thanks as well to Scott Bassett and Howard Lutnick, wherever you may be. And Lutnick said, I'm right behind you, sir. Because he has such bad dementia, he doesn't even know who's in the fucking room. Plus, he was on top of the fucking White House the other day deciding where he wanted to put his nuclear weapons.
Hey, Gunny, sleep deprivation is a bitch, ain't it? Because that dude's working so fucking much he ain't sleeping.
What dude?
Hold on, I've got something for you, AE. I've got something for you.
No, that's syphilis brain rot.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
And I'm taking away
Mueller.
Hey, what do you think about Trump wanting to put a nuclear reactor on the moon?
Military has them on the back of trailers. Throw one up there and it's fucking done and over with.
He doesn't think about anything.
Are you in a special needs program at the VA?
Hey, MJ, how are you? Thank you. Yeah. Mike Stover, come on up here. I'm getting bored with this guy. He does not answer questions.
On Wednesday, do you wear pink?
I love pink.
No, I wear scrubs.
Does your family tree look like a wreath? If you get a divorce, is she still your sister?
Does your wife need help because you shove her in the closet and she's only allowed out at times to make you food?
Mike.
You don't want to fuck with my wife.
Hey.
She's meaner than me.
Oh, bring her on. Bring her on. Bring her on.
Buddy, I'll fuck your wife and take her from you.
Yeah, Divergent might steal her from you.
It's just amazing
Mike, age statement you voted for.
his supporters.
She's a reformed Democrat.
Mike, what
Only
is
by
your,
force because
before
of
you
you.
say anything else, Mike, the host has asked for your age, your state, and who you voted for.
I'm 42 from Florida, and I voted independent.
You voted for Jill Stein, or who'd you vote for?
Jace Oliver. You write in Mickey Mouse or RFK?
No, independent.
Who did you vote for?
Mr. Independent or?
I can't remember offhand. I'm sure
You just hit the independent box, not even knowing who it was. You just chose not to vote for one of the two primary candidates.
I just drew a name out of the independent hat, and
Do you support Donald Trump today?
no,
Not in any way, shape, or form?
no, because he's a con man. He's a con man.
Okay.
He has all his
All right.
supporters.
All right, well, there's that. So
We appreciate you coming up.
I
but
gotta
we
go,
are
guys.
looking to.
My American
Good.
people
Oh,
are
thank
getting
God.
pissed
All
off.
right.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
It's not Jerry Springer. You don't need to have a final thought.
Don't forget to drop off your DD-214 and tell them you don't need it no more.
Yeah, and your man card.
All right, who else we got? Let's see. Sherry And Captain, if you are friendlies, please drop out of the chat. If you are Trump supporter, type MAGA or Trump 2024 in the chat. We need opposition. What, did I vote for Trump? Fuck no. I voted for Kamala Harris.
So a new poll was just released by the University of Massachusetts at Amherst that did a survey. Donald Trump's approval rating is at 38%.
Yeah, I saw that
Woo-hoo,
too.
winning.
Winning!
I guess she was a friendly. All right.
With the corresponding 58% of the poll saying that they disapprove of his job performance. The figures mark one of the lowest ratings in recent months and follows a string of major national polls with the same low approval rating.
Jake, you can. I just don't know that you can do it in the DMs in TikTok. You would have to do it in Discord. I don't know if you're on Discord or not. Was it because you were the same? I don't even know what's happening here. Let's see what Dirk has to say. Tink, are you wanting to come up? I see you in the request box. If so, that's okay. Dirk, age, state, do you voted for?
All those words didn't carry. Trying to get Kamala in, and they don't carry no weight now.
What is your age? What is your state? Jesus.
Did anybody
fucking
understand
Christ.
anything?
He was just came off the rip.
Just FYI, did anybody hear about BET being shut down?
I did not.
Okay, so this is crazy. So BET, and I might not be the greatest person to talk about this because I have yet to make the connections like factually, but from what I understand, BET is run by Paramount. And you know that the trouble that Paramount is having, and then the parent company of that is CBS. And you know what's going on with CBS. They just canceled Colbert.
Yeah.
And so BET came out and said that they're canceling their awards, the BET Music Awards, indefinitely. And they're linking it to the Trump administration pressuring CBS to get rid of their DEI.
Oh, damn.
Let me look it up. Hold on one second.
Okay. Yeah, that's what Tink was going to come up here and say. You're losing viewers. You need to shut her. What? Somebody, I'm going to mute Ray. What is Ray? What is up with Ray? Have we requested Ray up and he's just not coming up? Because he's tripping a lot.
I requested that idiot Shells, whatever, and he didn't have the balls to come up.
All right. So censoring the press is time to say, yeah, exactly, Lee. Just can somebody mute Ray, please? Oh, here. Tink wants to come up. Dun, dun, this is easy. Just turn on your television off. Lots of great books to read. Yeah, I have a whole library behind me, or behind the camera, the phone. Tink, what's going on?
Yeah, hey, first of all, I love you guys. I love what you do. The messages keep rocking it out. I've even got people at work on our lunch breaks listening to you guys when you're on, when we catch you. So thanks. But yeah, I was going to ask if you heard about that deal because what they said, they're suspending the BET Hip Hop Awards indefinitely. And it has to do with the CBS and the Paramount deal because the person that gives the green light on that deal is Trump. And they said it's because they're restructuring for more proper viewing or to have a better structure of how the viewing goes, and they're blaming it on the polls. But the deal is between that same deal between CBS and Paramount. I read that today. So it's indefinitely, and it's to restructure what they're saying.
To restructure black entertainment television.
Yes. The viewing of it. Yes.
Yeah. For anybody that's not clear, BET is black entertainment television.
And
they also canceled the Soul Train Awards, which has been going on for decades and decades.
Yes, it was specifically listed for the BET Hip Hop Awards and the Soul Train Awards. Yes.
But
Razor,
there is. Hold on.
Razor,
Let me
I'm
look.
in Southern Indiana, and the answer. Whoever wanted to send me a message, Jake, I believe it was, the link might be expired on Discord. send me a friend request on Discord, and then when I get off here, I'll accept it and you can send it to me. All right, sorry, Retain, go ahead.
Oh, Skydance Media acquisition of Paramount Global. That needed the green light from the Trump administration's FCC. So
exactly.
The FCC had to have greenlit the sale of Paramount to Skydance Media for $8 billion. Paramount owns BET. And it just seems really coincidental that after this green light, which was given just, the deal is supposed to close tomorrow. Okay. So they've been working on this for a while, but you have CBS is the parent company of Paramount. And we know what's going on with CBS and the Trump administration, right? So to get this $8 billion deal from Skydance, they had to submit to capitulate to the Trump administration.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if anybody has watched any of the like BET or any of the awards that has more of the black culture to it. But I will say I have, because I'm a fan of a lot of that music, as I am a lot of music. But a lot of the celebrities and musicians and performers, if you go and look, they made statements against what this administration is doing. They are very vocal on there. They do it very respectfully. But there's been a lot on those shows lately where they have spoke against this administration. So this really doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. Did you see that there's a new South Park episode featuring ICE, and Homeland Security was dumb enough to take a screenshot of it to use it as an advertisement for them?
What did you see recently? Who's made a video supporting ICE? A campaign video? Dean Cain.
Dean Cain, Superman.
Yep.
Wow.
Just came out in a video for
Well, we all know Dean Cain isn't the real Superman anyway.
Right.
Exactly. But
Hey,
yeah,
Dennis,
it is.
I'm going to drop for a second. I got to make a phone call real quick, okay?
You're good.
All right.
Hey, Political Thorn, thank you. Good to see you. Enjoy the... Okay, I appreciate that, Political Thorn. Did you request up earlier? I totally forgot to bring you up if it was by accident, okay? But if I forgot to bring you up and you got something to say, request up again. I just remembered seeing you. Rob, what's going on, man? Blue Dragon, age, state, and who you voted for.
Okay, my age is I'm 60. I'm from Virginia. I also live in Puerto Rico, and I voted for Kamala Harris.
You did. So
Yeah.
tell me what you think. I don't know. Let's talk about something specific, I guess. So the thing that seems to be running the headlines right now is all the redistricting in Texas. What do you think about that?
I think Republicans don't know how to play fair.
Mm-hmm.
They, nobody likes their policy, so what I don't get is why they're getting as many votes as they are getting.
No, because they've got deals going on, because they are all up in the insider trading. The tariff hokey pokey. You turn the tariffs off, you turn the tariffs on, you shake the market up.
Yeah.
And they're all standing to make money. I think several of them are also included in these particular files that we're obsessed with.
Mhm.
I think that there's a lot of people that have got a lot of dirt on them.
Well, I like to add to that. I think a lot of I'm former Teamsters, and I talk to a lot of my my Republican UPS brothers, and a lot of them are religious, and it seems like no matter what you say to them or what the Republicans do, they seem to just fall in line.
Which is
And
crazy, because the man that they're voting for and simping for literally has committed adultery,
Oh.
right? We've got a bunch of religious people that are walking around saying that he's the Messiah, which is a violation of their commandments, right?
Yep.
Like, it's absolutely crazy that they use their religion as a reason to vote for somebody that is that hateful.
Yeah, it's baffling to me because you can come at them with facts and opinions, and you can come at them with history and
It's all fake news. It's all
reason,
propaganda.
and they'll still fall in line. I just don't
Yep.
get it. Um,
They
yeah,
will, and they will until the skilled nursing facility that they've tucked away mom and dad or grandma and grandpa, until that closes down with the Medicare cuts and the Medicaid cuts, and they have to bring mom or dad or grandma or grandpa home,
yeah,
and somebody has to quit their job to take care of them. And traditionally, if somebody quits their job to stay home and take care of like a memory care patient, we'll say, Medicaid would be the program that would pay them to stay home and take care of them. But yeah, they'll figure it out when they go from being a 2-income family to a 1-income family with like 1, 2, 3, 4 special needs parents, grandparents that have to come home. Then they'll cry about how unfair things are and how it's directly affecting them.
yeah.
But unless it's directly affecting them, they're
It's
not
too-
queer, they're not brown,
right.
right?
It's too late when they find
Mhm.
out. So
Yep.
yeah, it's nice talking with you.
Likewise. Hey, how's so you travel back and forth between your state and Puerto Rico both?
Yeah, I have.
They're part of the year.
My grandmother's passed away, and there's a lot of homes that are just left to ruin.
Mhm.
And I rehab my grandmother's finca, a little coffee farm, and it's a little house, about not even 1,000 square feet, but I love it. It's in the mountains of West Puerto Rico. It's got a great view. I just battle insects every time I go there. So yeah.
I've never been to Puerto Rico. I had some friends in the military that were from there or whatever, but I've actually never been there. We had a MAGA in the live the other day. I asked them who the president of Puerto Rico was, and they didn't know.
It would be Donald Dump.
Yeah, in the later evening hours, I panel with another veteran, and he's Puerto Rican. And the number of people that have come up and told him that he's going to get deported. He's like, okay. He's like, okay, I'm ready. You're going to pay for my whole family to move? I'm down. Deport me.
Yeah, that's Puerto Rico has their share of religious freaks too that
do they?
fall in line. So yeah, it's tough.
Surrounded by them here in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Where are you at in Tennessee, roughly? Like
Chattanooga.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep.
I went to Clarksville all the time for all my VA appointments when I was going through my disability stuff. So I used to have to drive down. Then we took a weekend vacation to Nashville. I've been all through around Tennessee stuff. So.
Yeah, some pretty areas. Clarksville's nice, small little town and everything. It's nice, and Nashville just booms the more you go.
Yeah, we had fun though. I had a good time, but of course we always drove through there on the way to Florida when I lived in Kentucky. So yeah,
I lived in Florida for 3 years. Whew, I'm glad I came back home.
Tennessee is beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful here. I love my home state. I'm proud to live in Tennessee, but I'll be honest, living here, I'm 48. I've lived here my whole life with the exception of the 3 years I did live in Florida. And then when my family passed, I moved back home. I wanted to come back home. But ever since this administration's taken over, it's wild here, from people I thought I knew that I didn't, to just how our representatives, my state is advocating big to try to get Trump back in 2028. They're all about building what I'm going to say concentration camps here. And the guy that was on earlier that said they're not taking rights away from gay people is completely wrong. I personally know 2 friends of mine that wanted to get married here, and they have been denied by several people who they've asked to marry them because the state now has the right to do that. And yes, the state chose. Well, but people don't realize how much power Trump has given to the states. And when you have a state that's full Republican and support him 100%, They're doing his work. Trump's just not coming out and saying that's what I want. He doesn't have to. These states are doing his dirty work. He just don't have to come out and say, I'm the bad guy. They're doing it for me.
Yeah, and
that's what a lot of people don't realize.
Yeah, and here in Indiana, we were talking about this earlier. I don't know if Steve's still in here or not. There, you had mentioned the sea camps. They're opening up. Well, I think you've been in the live one. So they're opening one up here, 70 miles north of Indianapolis, and they're calling it the Speedway Slammer.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just ridiculous. But our state's all about it. When he made that statement, I think it was about a week ago, that he was asking Republican states to also start building those, and of course turning the FEMA funding over for them to do that. Our state representatives were like, we're on board, let's do it, yes. And I'm like, you can't be serious, considering that money needs to go to natural disasters. When hurricane season comes up, we get a lot of tornadoes in this area through here, and I'm like, it's going to be interesting to see what my state, who depends on federal funding, is going to run to when we do have some kind of more weather, devastation up here. And he tells them, no, deal with it, like he's already done to some other states.
Yeah, because where would the money come from if we didn't have federal money for FEMA? Like, where would the...
And it's amazing to me, the people that don't understand that. It's like, you do realize when you have a federal funded state that half of the things you say you need comes from that, but you're voting to have it taken away. What part of that, of common sense, does not come to you?
Well, what they don't understand is with SNAP and Medicaid programs, when they go into effect, the amount of money that the government will be giving to the states is going to drop to 25%.
Yeah.
So if the state doesn't have the ability to produce the 75%, the feds will not give them the 25. So there are some states that may need to completely dismantle and eradicate their Medicaid and SNAP programs because they won't be able to fund them. I'm not one of them, by the way. I'm in California. So for the states that are currently red and getting Medicaid and food stamps, you're welcome.
Yes, thank you. And that's another thing. It's like when they speak against California and everything, I'm like, you do realize that's who's been funding what most people depend on. You understand that, right? And now you're speaking against them and take it away. Well,
no, they hate us. They love taking our fucking blue tax dollars, but they absolutely hate us as a state. The number of people that tell us we're in the toilet, I'm like, honey, we just went from the 5th to the 4th largest economy on the planet. Our governor just signed a balanced budget, right? Which includes, by the way, before, after school, and summer programs for schools at no cost to our residents. It also includes, it also continues to cover the free breakfasts and lunches, because fuck the Republicans that are all about protecting the children from the handful of trans people that exist on the planet, or the people that they think are part of our community that are grooming children, because that's a thing, right? When I point out that I was a queer child in 1977 in fucking Montana, right? The closest thing I had to queer representation was Jack Tripper. Right? That was it. That was the closest thing to queerness we saw on television back then, right? That was not any kind of lesbian representation. I didn't know why my Prince Charming was a girl in my little daydreams. I didn't know that. There's no grooming. This is who the fuck we are.
Exactly.
But yes, protect the children while starving the ones in Gaza, while starving all of the school-age kids, removing WIC, food stamps, all the things.
Hey, Divergent, have you ever heard of PFLAG?
Parents and friends of lesbians and gays.
I met the chapter president of Evansville saw me with my flag on my Harley and came up and talked to me the other day. So we shared.
Nice.
Yeah. So they have a monthly meeting, and we talked for probably like 20 minutes in the parking lot. So I was explaining to her that what I do, and we followed each other and stuff like that. So I'm going to be going to their next meeting, and then possibly we're going to look at maybe doing some sort of a collaboration using my platform and her platform for the community. So I forgot to tell you that.
Nice.
Yeah. She was super nice.
Appreciate. And I will say it again that Matt, Angry Veteran, has said it. Gunny is doing it. The cisgender, heterosexual, white males are the ones that put together the system that is fucking everybody else. So we need the cisgender, heterosexual, white males to help fucking dismantle it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So thank you again.
Yeah, she was like, oh my God, I was so surprised when I saw your motorcycle, and then she saw my flag and thought it was a pro-Trump, and then she was like, you look like you were pro-Trump, and then she's like, I got closer and then saw your flag, and I think I had a Trump suck shirt on. And she was like, oh my God, she's like, so many more people need to be doing what you're doing and blah blah blah, and I was like, yeah, I run a political TikTok debate live, and I talked to her about you and Jen and ranting, and yeah, so it was a great conversation. So I'll update you what the meeting was like and all that kind of stuff. It should be interesting. Yeah. I know I'm going to learn a lot. So
Emlo says, some would think that I am naive, but I will no longer worry about what might happen. If you want to be reactive versus proactive, that is absolutely your choice. But most of us prefer to be proactive versus reactive. It allows us to feel a little less out of control.
Yeah.
Right. I have been proactive since his first administration. I have been stocking up on medications. I made sure that Plan B pills were available for the people in my life that still had uteruses that might be pregnant, because I knew his first administration, he was going after that.
Yep.
Like if you want to just sit there and let whatever happens happen, then that's completely on you. But the rest of us are going to do our best to stop it from happening, to change it, to lessen the effect of it.
Yeah, I always say silence is consent, and that ain't what I'm doing here. So I just realized it's almost 9:15, and it's movie time for me and Mrs. Gunny. All right, let's see. Tomorrow is my last day.
The Trump administration is easing human rights criticisms of El Salvador, Israel, and Russia, just FYI. Just thought you should know that just came out. The State Department's So the State Department's long-delayed annual human rights reports indicate that the Trump administration intends to dramatically scale back U.S. government criticism of certain foreign nations with extensive records of abuse, which include El Salvador, Israel, and Russia.
Wow.
Thank you, Marco Rubio.
What the fuck?
Marco Rubio.
Yeah. Hey, tomorrow is my last day of the week for doing capitalism, so we'll be alive tomorrow. I've still got another pretty interesting Gunny in the Wild episode 3 video to post, which I probably won't do till tomorrow. But thank you everybody for supporting the live tonight. Tink, thank you for coming up.
Thank you for having me once again. You guys are amazing.
No, and anytime you want to come up and say something, just always request up. Sometimes I can just never tell because I know people request by accident. So yeah, just let me know. Blue Dragon, thank you for coming up and speaking up. And then Jen and the Virgin, as always, you guys are always up here, so always thank you for your guys' knowledge. Look for me tomorrow around the same time. I got to do better. I'm going to try to be more consistent with my lives over the next 4 days too, so we can have a better schedule. I just been busy trying to with a bunch of shit. But anyway, that's beside the point. Everybody have a great middle of the work week, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks again, guys. Have a good night.
You too. Take care.
Bye bye.
Take care, everyone.
Yep.